course, worldwide on iHeartRadio. I'm Bryce Madsen alongside Steve.
Welcome to Washington Courthouse football versus the Blanchester High School Wildcats. Got an exciting game going on here tonight. I'm working with my partner John Patton tonight. John, you ready?
Yeah, this is pretty good to me because this is where my grandson played here the last 3 years. He was quarterback here last year. So
used to. John Patton was the voice of Wilmington in the fan, and now he's the voice of Washington Courthouse.
The Blue Lines, just for a little bit. So
they've just had the flip, and Blanchester. I don't know who won the flip, but Blanchester is receiving. So Courthouse could have won the flip and chose the ball the second half. Yep. So anyway, the first half, it's going to be. That's mine.
Blanchester gets the ball to start the game off. And when I played in high school for the legendary Okie Waddell, we wanted the ball. He said, whenever you take the ball, we always wanted the ball. Didn't like punting either.
Right. Nowadays, teams are delaying the ball to the second half.
Yeah, there are a lot of special teams. The game's changed quite a bit since those days. Kids are bigger and faster. This is a great band. This Washington Courthouse band is an award-winning band. So they're a lot like the Ohio University Bobcats band. That's where their director came from OU. So it is a great band. So. It's a beautiful night. Not a cloud. There's some clouds up there, but
it's a nice clear night. Basically, probably mid-70s right now, and just beautiful football weather.
Yep. They're all starting at 7 o'clock this year instead of 7:30. Get it done a little bit, I guess. Get somebody home a little earlier. So, but this will be the league that Blanchester's in the league where Wilmington and Clinton Massey and East Clinton are in now. So
the Southern Buckeye. Yep. That is, and Blanchester's in a small school, so they technically don't have to play Massey and Wilmington.
They play East Clinton. So.
They might play them as an off.
I think Wilmington does play Bland,
and because you'll sometimes play like an out of league type game, and you'll play the small school, big school.
Yep.
But otherwise, Blanchester is playing in the small school division, while Wilmington plays against Clinton Massey in the big school division.
Right. And then East Clinton and Clinton Massey are playing each other tonight, so we get that old rivalry game.
That started right off the bat.
There goes our national anthem.
And remain standing for the playing of the Washington alma mater.
I always said when I was younger, you can always tell a good band when they're facing the other direction. You can hear them.
Yeah, that's right. They are a good band. I don't know much about bands, but they are good. And they got a big crowd over there. That whole section usually right to our right is band parents. They're proud of their kids.
Oh yeah. When my son played, my son's best friend parents were band members, kids, and we'd always go sit with them during the game. So we sat in the middle of the band parents to watch the game. Then we went, after my son graduated, we still went back 2 or 3 years, still watching the games, and that's where we sat. We sat with the band parents watching the games.
Yeah, they're good people.
And you can I tell you what, those lines are straight.
They're just fantastic band. Not quite the best, you know what, Dan? I can't say that on the.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know who I mean, the Ohio State band. But OU's band is really good, and this guy learned it all from down there because. Wildcats Courthouse's alma mater they're playing right now. So
We love our fans. We're so glad you're here. Now,
Not as big a crowd from Blanchester. I thought might come up. Maybe it'll get bigger as the night goes on.
They're lined up. Look at it. They're really
Okay, they're just still slow getting in tonight. Okay.
They got ticket one situation's not very good here. They line you up. That's why I always got here early when my grandson was playing. I like to watch him. I always like to watch him warm up and see how he's great. He was a good punter. I like to watch him punt. Just like to watch kids. I like to watch. I'm 71 years old and still enjoy being around young people with these kids.
Well, I'm 63, and I used to I punted, and I used to like to go out, even the last 10 years, and take a football and see how high and far I could punt it. Can't do that anymore.
Well, my grandson could kill. He's playing out in Muskingum, and he won the punting job down there, so he's going to be their punter this year.
My knee tells me stop it when I try it.
On Monday, I sure did.
We played up here my senior year, and we were 9th in the state at Wilmington, and we played Courthouse. Next to the last game of the season, it was about 20 degrees that night.
Oh, man.
And we won 2-0. We got a safety down in this our right end zone. We tackled their punter in the end zone, got a safety. And that's all we scored. Boy, it was so cold. But this was Wilmington's big rivalry, and for many, many years.
Yep,
so.
yep.
I hate to see that South Central League go, but it'd be a good
We were
league.
talking on the way up here. My son was a senior, and I remember this play, and I don't know for sure, but I heard Wilmington had the ball maybe in the first or the fourth quarter. It wasn't game on the line yet, but it was a close game. Neither team was scoring a whole lot, and Wilmington had 4th down and 1 yard, and they took a delay, a game, and went back 5 yards. And everybody, all of a sudden, you could just feel the relaxing. Okay, they're not going to go for it now because they, just took a delay, a game, and went back 5 to punt the ball. And the ball was around midfield, 45-yard line, in that area. They snapped it. The short man took it, ran through the line, got about 15, 20 yards.
Wow, great.
And they said the coach called it on purpose, thinking their staff's have to stop us, so we're going to make them think we're not going to go for it, and then go for it. And it worked. I said,
worked.
If it didn't work,
Yeah, the coach is in trouble. But
when those plays work, you're a great mind.
Yeah, great mind.
Well, the band's leaving the field. Hopefully that means we'll be...
We got 9 minutes, 8:53 left, so...
there it is. I couldn't see between this wall.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't see the clock. I was wondering where it was there. 8:47. So
Yeah, they got to introduce teams and get her going, get all those people in the game. Well, there's a line of people out there in the parking lot trying to get in.
yeah, you mentioned that. I looked over and go, wow, there is a big long line, about 30, 40 yards long.
I'd be a nervous wreck if my kid was
Maybe
out here
longer
playing
than
and I couldn't get in here.
Lose those leads in the second half. They can't do that this year. No, they can't. You're watching Corey Dye taking it.
And Rick and I were talking about on the way up here. This could be a very good game between the two schools.
It's good evenly matched.
Both are good football schools, but it's all about how you start your very first game. Are you prepared to start off like you are a team, or is it going to take a few games to get your team synced?
Yep.
So which team is going to maybe come off quick? That could make a difference. It should be an interesting game today.
I was in the courthouse locker room before the game talking to Coach Williamson, and he thought they were pretty prepared. So they had a great preseason. Their 7-on-7s and their scrimmages. He was very pleased. And their line won a lot of strength contests when they went, and so they're strong. Mark Beal, their strength coach, is now their athletic director. He played for that team up north.
Yeah,
That team, remember that team up north?
up north, Michigan or something.
Something like that. Yeah. But anyway, he played center for them up at, and he was a courthouse boy and got one up there and played.
Linebacker, Junior Torres.
They're introducing the starting lineups now. So
starting
we're not too
lineup.
long, folks, so we get on this game here. Hopefully we'll create some excitement for you. So
Linebacker, Justin Howard.
Joe and I have known each other for a long time, so hopefully we'll get together. We kind of know what we're doing.
Kind of know what we're doing, yes.
Kind of.
At least you got two people who like to talk, so you should have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Whether we know what we're talking about,
That's
sometimes
right.
that's a different
That's
story.
right. Well, we could talk about the Buckeyes. Maybe they got a big game a week from them last night, so go down to Hoosierland.
Oh yeah.
I really wanted to travel down.
Well, I used to work at National Bank and Trust when it was Clinton County National
I remember
Bank.
when it was Clinton
John was at Patton Motors.
Oh yeah, Pat Motors.
You remember that place, John?
Oh yeah, down there where Kentucky Fried Chicken is.
And I used to go down there and we'd sit down and talk for a while.
Oh yeah,
down
we
there.
could always talk sports.
Talk sports.
Yeah.
Talk.
It's too bad that they didn't have Ohio State trivia when I was in school. The Cincinnati Reds, like I told you earlier, I could name you the 1956 Cincinnati Reds starting lineup, and I couldn't tell you what pi r square or fractions or any stuff like that. But boy, I knew that sports, and I'd been valedictorian if they had baseball cards in school. But oh well.
If you could have took a test, I was studying for a test and learned. If it was like learning dates, and learned, it's this football player and this football player, which was 1952.
That's right.
That's what
I got to go to a Ohio State football game. They played Nebraska in 1955, and they had and I was
a year old then, John.
I was born in 46. But anyway, that was 1955, and they had a pretty good cowboy on television named Hopalong Cassidy. And I got up there, and there was a football player for the Buckeyes who was one of the greatest ever, Howard Hopalong Cassidy.
Yeah.
I fell in love with that place at that time. And I've just been a Buckeye man ever since. Went to the Rose Bowl in the 69 Rose Bowl. We left the day after Christmas and went out and watched Rex Kern and Jack Tatum and those guys beat O.J. Simpson.
Well, last year I took my grandson, who's now 9, lives in South Carolina, Ben, and
2 minutes here.
I already had a ticket to go to the game. He came up to visit, so I took him with me, sold my ticket, scalped 2 more tickets. We went in, and he got to see his very first Ohio State game. And we were there at like 7 a.m. and didn't leave till 7 p.m. And he was not once did he ever say,
so let's go.
Let's go. It was like he was into it the whole time.
Yeah, you got to get up there and watch that band come out of that ramp. It makes the hair stand over. I mean, it's a show when they come down there and plays, march down the field. And Script, Ohio, and all.
If I hear Script, Ohio, my hair on my arm still sticks out.
I know.
I can't believe it.
Yep.
Beal told me somebody's going to be a starter. I think it was Covich. No, it wasn't Covich. He's a freshman.
Courthouse will have this when we get into the game. I talk about their quarterback, this Dylan Stewart. He was one of my grandson. My grandson was the quarterback here last year, and Dylan was one of his main receivers. And Dylan was a sophomore, and he's a great athlete. He told me in the locker room there he went to a camp somewhere, and they got him at 4'5", 40. And you're going to watch him. He's fun to watch, and he's got a big. Richard Burns
Oh my gosh,
he's a horse. He's 6'5", 235 tight end. I'm glad
I'm
glad I don't have a kid playing safety and have to tackle that big load. But he's a player. And Bland, I hear a lot of good things about them. They're going to start a freshman quarterback, so he must be kind of looking forward to seeing that tonight. So I heard there's some big boys on their team too.
Well, you go back to when Jack O'Rourke coached.
Jack was a great coach down there.
He was a great coach and brought football to Blanchester for years.
He did.
And then years later, his son came back, I think, and coached Blanchester for a while.
Yep.
And so
that's
Blanchester's
a legendary name down there.
Yes, Blanchester's had good football throughout the years. So.
Yes, they have. You got a good baseball program. Their basketball team's been up and down, but I think they're starting to get around. Hello, Benny Carroll, my good buddy Benny Carroll, is a basketball coach. One of my favorite people, Benny Carroll.
Not a nicer guy, I tell you.
Yeah, great guy.
Even when he yelled at me when I was refereeing, he was still a nice guy.
We all yelled at you when we were.
Here we go with the Washington Courthouse players starter being night.
Getting ready here, so we got about 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go here. So.
And right tackle, number 50, Drew Moe.
Every time they yell somebody, I can look at somebody running out.
For some of them, they bring the whole team to the. This Eli Ruth is my grandson's cousin, and he didn't play last year, but they say he's become a really good receiver. He played baseball with him last year, and he's a good baseball player. So he's their number 3. He'll be a good receiver, they say.
The halfback, number 15, Jacob Rice. And your starting quarterback, number 2, Dylan Stewart.
Okay.
Dylan Stewart.
Write him down. He's a good one. We'll say his name a lot tonight, I'm sure.
Number two on both teams is quarterback.
That's what we'll be to remember that. So.
You usually say if a freshman's starting as quarterback, he must be good.
He must be good.
And
Haven't been too many freshmen. I know in Wilmington there was one pretty good one, a couple of them named Greg Nard and Gary Williams. Those guys were pretty good.
And the one from Miami Trace.
Yeah, what was his name? Art Schleister.
Art Schleister.
Well, the old South Central League was in the day, back in those days. Those are probably the two greatest athletes ever played in that league, was Art and Gary.
Yeah, against each other. And then went to High State and played with each other. Gary switched over with,
he was
became
the number
the
one receiver.
And man, with hands, Gary's hands were,
scored. He hit him in the Rose Bowl, got a touchdown in the Rose Bowl against Southern Cal. We lost to Ronnie Lott and Anthony Munoz and those guys. But it was a heck of a game.
Heck of a game. Gary holds a record now that still can never be broken. He caught a pass every game he played.
Yep, every game.
Okay.
60. At the end of when the clock. Okay.
You're going to do it? Good.
106.9 WZAA-LP, Jeffersonville.
Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th. Experience the fire-breathing semis. By the glorious sawed-off school buses for a haunted ride you'll never forget. Terror in the Core, Slaughter Hotel, and the all-new Evil Asylum. You'll chill you to the bone. Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th, 1261 West Dalton. More information, directions, go to WilmingtonHauntedHollowRide.com.
Are we back?
Are we back?
Are we back?
Hey, Rick. Are we back?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Teams getting on the field now. Referees are in their positions. Courthouse is in getting ready to be the kickoff. Lands just
looks like number 20. That's Jordan Beam, kicker. Yeah, he's got him listed as a kicker. So I was watching him kick, warming up, and he's got a pretty good leg on him.
22 and number 1 are back deep for Blanchester. 1 is a senior, Jacob Burton, and 22 is Brent Hopkins, a junior. Those are the two back men.
You got a rule in high school football: if he kicks it in the end zone, he can't return it.
Can't return. Once the ball breaks the plane, you can't even, if you wanted to, bring it out.
But this kid, I was watching him warm up. He's pretty. Looks like he kicks a pretty deep ball. So we'll see here.
High school football season here on Buckeye Country and iHeartRadio. It's been a long 3 months since March when we got done high school hoops.
Getting wide.
Here we go.
Ask for a nice night in the garden.
Jordan Beam, get ready.
Ben set to kick it off. He got the okay from the official.
Here we go.
And we are underway at Garden
Kick.
Park, and it's a
Going in the air to about the 15. Picked up, coming back to middle field, tackled near the 35-yard line.
Looks like his own man knocked him forward.
Yeah, I think that was that Brent Hopkins that brought the ball back?
Yes.
Yeah, I think his own man did knock him forward.
Yeah, he knocked him forward. I think he knocked him balance. He lost his balance.
There was still a hole there. If he could have kept his balance, it could have won. All right, Blanchester's got the ball. Quarterback is number 2, number 25 wide. They've got a couple guys, wide receivers left down here. Quick pass back to them. Oh, and it was forward pass. Pass to Jacob Burton. And went right through. I think he took his eyes off just for brief to turn the run, and the ball just slipped right through the hands.
Doesn't take long to take your eyes off of it. Boy, you got to look it in. It's number 11 out here for was a freshman for last year. His sophomore Leisure, Garrett Leisure. He's good defensive back for Courthouse.
One in motion, hands off.
Off to number 1.
At the Burton. Burton around the left side. And getting close to a first down. Looks like he may have it, yes. Looks like he ran 11, needed 10.
So a little speed out there, Ed.
So the first 2 plays were going to Burton. He maybe looks like the playmaker, or at least right now. Tried to pass to him and then hand it off to him in motion. Brent Hopkins is in the backfield along with James Peters.
He's in motion.
Hopkins in motion. Turned around, passes over here to number 7, Tanner Krager. And he looks like he's right at the 50. Looks like
about
right on
maybe
the
5 yards.
Yeah, I would say 4. I think they were one over. I think they were on the 46.
Second and 6, yep. This kid throws the ball pretty nice for a freshman.
Yep.
Young man looks like he's got a pretty good arm. Looks like a freshman. He's tall and thin, but got a good future, looks like.
Receiver to the right, man in the slot to the left.
Quarterback takes it, hands off up the middle. Number 47, James Peters runs. Looks like may have another first down.
45 got the
and
tackle.
He does.
Jeremy Sluder, S-L-U-D-E-R. Jeremy, 10th grader. Nice tackle, but he got.
Blue lines are expecting to throw more, and they're hitting them with these quick hitter run plays.
Okay, Blanchester's got the ball on the 42-yard line of Washington Courthouse. Hopkins in motion.
Sipple takes a snap. This time
Takes back to Sipple. Pass. Oh, took his eyes off the ball again.
Nice ball. He threw it nice.
Threw a nice ball
spot.
right to Tanner Krager and hit him. And just as the ball's hit his hands, he turned his head to look and it didn't let it through to his pads and bounced out.
How's the receiver, boy? I had a few of those.
Quarterback is putting him
right there.
Looks there on the money.
Looks for a freshman, boy. He does. Those are nice.
He looks very calm so far in this game because it's early.
Throw a nice tight ball.
He's taking charge of the offense, putting him in position.
In the gun, single set to his right.
Burden in motion again.
Burden fakes the handoff to Burden.
Hands the ball to Hopkins up the middle. Big hole. Got more than enough for a first down. Looks like about the 28-yard line.
Kind of a counter play. Went one way and then came back the other way and got about 12, 13 yards. They're taking it to the blue lines right now.
Yep, faked it to the left, and then Hopkins was coming back sort of off to the right a little bit, maybe up the middle, and this hole just opened up. Beautiful blocking. Bland's quickly getting down in position. Hands off to Hopkins. Gets ball, shoots out. Nope, they're calling it back to Bland ball.
Oh, they recovered the ball. They called a fumble.
Well, at first I thought it looked like it went right to a blue lion, but I don't think he could grab. I think he was a lineman, and I don't think he could get these hands on the ball.
He got a couple yards on it.
They did gain, but he was going to gain a whole lot more than that if he kept that ball.
Yep. He had a hole. I think his eyes got
big.
Ball's
down to about the 26, almost to the 25, just a little short.
Hadn't been for the 2 drops. They haven't really stopped them.
Hopkins in motion to the left. Hands off up the middle. No, caped it from Peters. He's running to his left. Looking, throwing, caught. Right at the 20. I don't know if he's at the 19, 20.
He's in bounds. So he kept the clock.
Ball is clock's running, and they're marking it right at the 20-yard line, right on the 20.
Yeah, it's about 3rd and 2. Looks like. Nice. Hey, the young man's.
The receiver did a good job of coming back to the ball.
And the quarterback did a nice roll out.
He did a nice roll, kept calm, and just waited till something came open.
Threw it back to off his body,
Sipple is doing a very good job at quarterback for Blanchester.
Impressive.
Burden in motion, left to right.
Burden in motion. Hands off to Peters.
There's a lot of blockers.
Or is that Hopkins? Hopkins. Oh, horse collar from behind, and we got it called, yes.
Had a horse collar, no doubt.
Got down to about the 16-yard line.
It'll be another 10 yards.
And then we're going to add on because
called holding on Blanchester. Missed it. He called holding on Blanchester. And that was a horse collar, definitely.
Oh my gosh. I thought maybe we'd have 2 flags, one each.
Yeah, I know it.
But there are two or 3 flags, and everybody called
off on Bland. They're wow. we both saw that horse collar.
Oh my gosh. I'm not saying there wasn't holding, but that he literally slowed him down and with that horse collar, didn't let go.
So now what's it? 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Ball's on the 25. Burden in motion, hands to Hopkins, and he's not going anywhere. He may have lost a yard on that one.
305 pounds. Marcel Garrett just got him down.
Boy, he did. Then he goes down.
Oh, he'll get up. He's a big one. 4th down now. Let's see.
He's got a lot of weight on those ankles, though.
Oh, that's a big boy. Nice young man.
You're at that point where if you don't have a really great kicker, you're out of field goal range. You might as well go for it.
They're going to go for it, and even if they don't get it, they'll have
3-man backfield, two-man with the quarterback. Hopkins, Peters.
Nice back
Burden out the left, throws quickly.
Oh! Hook and ladder! Hook and ladder, they fumbled.
I don't think they had the first down either.
No.
If he kept it.
Yeah, I think
so. Even if he didn't get it, I mean, now if he did a great pitch the first time, I'd probably touchdown.
Yeah, it was a hook and
ladder. But when he went to throw it, he didn't do it. He hitched. And then he let the ball go out of his hands. It went down, and Courthouse recovered it. So take over on downs.
Now we get, probably this is the Courthouse strongest part of their offense here. This Dylan Stewart, man. I wish you people could all watch him. He's quite an athlete.
Running back Caleb Rice beside him.
Almost threw it over the quarterback's head. Peek set up. He's coming up the middle.
He's gone.
He's gone.
You'll never catch
him. I tell you what, I don't know if
I don't think he can catch him.
The Burden's got it. Burden gets him.
Got him out of bounds.
Got him out of bounds over the 50, over the 40. Yep. Where are they going to mark him? About the 35-yard line.
Yeah,
I swear, when he was at the 45 of Courthouse, it looked like he was.
I've never seen.
I didn't think anybody was going to get him. And Burden came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
he must be
pretty quick. Stewart, I've never seen anybody catch him from behind.
No. Well, they're setting up quick.
So Eli Ruth in motion there, number 3. You got trips out here to
3-4-18 out here to the left. Hands off to 15 up the middle with Rice.
One of the Rice's twins. 15, Caleb probably. Jacob, and then Caleb's his brother, 7, I think. Is that correct? No, I'm sorry.
No. The other one's down here, I think.
No game.
5 wideouts, trips to the left.
24. Nope. No. Here they go. Dylan's back again. He's going back to throw.
He's back deep. Throws. Looks like he's going to throw a long throw. Oh, right up the middle. Right through the hands of
Richard Burns.
Wide open. Here it is.
That brother. Okay.
Number 4.
Okay, number 4. Okay. That was a nice pass right to it, and it went right through Richard's
4
hands.
and 15 are twin brothers.
Yep. Good players. Both captains of the team, too.
He was wide open. Too wide open. That was the thing. When you're
3rd and 10 now.
3rd and 10 from the 35. Stewart back, looking up the middle, looking around, jumping around. Good blocking. Coming back this way. Oh, he's dancing around. Backfield. Throws and does not. Off balance. Throws the ball in the dirt. Yeah, that was not a good pass that time to.
One-hopped Burns.
To Burns. Or was that to Stewart?
No, that was Burns.
Okay.
Yeah, now they're in the same.
It looked like Burns, but I thought it was Stewart's number.
Looks like they're going for it. 4th and 10 is the
He didn't set up good. He just threw off. He was
dancing
off balance.
around.
Yeah, dancing and threw it off his wrong foot and just not threw a good ball. So it's 4th and 10.
Courthouse just took time out.
35 and Courthouse said time. I probably wanted to see what are they going to do on defense. Let's see what we're going to do. You don't want to do anything stupid here early to get yourself in trouble. I mean, going for it on your own 35 this early in the game, it's not. There's nothing wrong with this. No. But you don't want to do like you don't want to throw an interception or anything right here that can be ran back and boom. If nothing else, if Bland gets it, have them get it at this end of the field and have to go.
I just talked to Richard Burns in the locker room there before the game. I said, Richard, now make sure you look that ball in your hands. He
Good kid. I like Richard.
He didn't listen to me very well. I like my wife.
Yeah. No comment on that. Rick, I'm not touching that line.
She didn't listen to me. She's a good girl. I've only been married to her for 47 years. So. All right, they're going for it here with
4th down, and see who we got wide. Here we got
Burns out here and
Eli
18.
Lynch.
Eli Lynch, the sophomore. He's
Richard Burns out here to the left.
I played against his dad, Dale Lynch.
Who's in the backfield? I can't see the number.
That's one of the Rice brothers, I'm sure.
Okay, it's one of the Rice brothers.
And that's Ruth. Eli Ruth's up on the top.
I think it's Jacob Rice in the backfield.
The other Rice is in the slot.
Going deep down left. Intercepted.
7. Number 7. That's the quarterback.
Oh, he's out of bounds, and yes, there's the flag.
Late hit.
Yeah, that was by Jacob Rice. The quarterback playing defense?
No, I'm sorry.
That was Tanner Krager. He was one of the.
Number 2 is the quarterback.
He's the one that fumbled the ball trying to make the pitch. Well, and tell you the truth, that interception was not bad.
Yeah, well,
it's almost like a punt.
That's right. But they got him late hit.
15, because he was 3 yards out of bounds when all of a sudden Jacob Rice came through and hit him hard, and it wasn't within like 6 inches out of bounds. He was way out.
Yeah, he was.
What I don't like in pro and college is when the guy's running out of bounds and the guy's trying to hit him, and the guy gets about a foot out of bounds and he gets hit. It's like the guy tackling, he can't tell where that line is.
That's right. I agree.
All right, Blanchester's back. We got Peters in the backfield. We got Burden off to the left. We got Hopkins in motion. And Sipple, the quarterback. Sipple hands off to Peter. No, fakes. Hand throws over to Burden. Burden on the left side gets to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 5, maybe 6. 5 yards, I think.
5 yards, yep. Second and
5. They got 5. It'd be second and 4.
Second and 6. Oh, well. We're pretty close.
Hillsboro's up 7-0 on Western Brown. That score brought to you by Island District Hospital.
All right, second and 5.
I thought this would be.
They said second and 6, so it's kind of hard to tell from here. Here we go. Hands off to Hopkins, left side, wide open, goes around the outside. He's running. He's over the 40, 35, 30, pushed out of bounds, close to the 25. I'm gonna see where they mark it. 20. I mean, not the 25. The 31-yard line.
31-yard line. Nice run. They're blocking. They're putting some big holes up there for them. They're offensive lines beating Courthouse's defense.
They are. And they've had a couple that could have won if they wasn't for bobbled and drops.
The hook and ladder could have worked.
No, and he had to run up the middle last time that he bobbled the ball and then got hit.
They're pretty well rounded. They're running the ball well and they're getting past. Here's another
hand off to Hopkins again, going the left side, going out there. This time he's hit and tackled. Gain of about 3, I think.
Number 1 got him, George Reno.
George Reno. You take the defense while I'm doing the offense.
5'11", 175, junior. Plays both ways.
Got about 4 yards, 3 to 4 yard gain there. Let's see what they mark it.
Second down and 10.
Second and 10. I got a first down on it.
I apologize. Second down and 6.
Okay, I didn't think he got a first down, but but they announced it. Second and 6. He got 4 yards. Okay. That's what I thought. Sipple's in the backfield again with Hopkins in motion.
Gonna pass.
Peters missed the block there. Throwing deep and overthrows Hopkins. He was open, had 4 defenders right behind him to tackle him, but he was wide open
he was
and
about to get
threw a little high.
Pettiford was number 9 there, was after him. And
he was about
he had to get rid of the ball, and he overthrew him a little bit.
Threw a little high and just about a step behind him. He couldn't get to the ball.
That Pettiford is a big name up here in Fayette County.
Yes. No.
Trace and Courthouse, man, they've been Pettifords forever, and he's a good one. He's a big kid.
Looking for blitz coming.
He just jumped off sides, too. They just gave him 5 yards. On 3rd and 6, that's crucial.
Yep, I was waiting to see for sure who he marked it on.
Pettiford.
And he did mark it against
number
Pettiford.
9, I'm sure. He's going to
get a little eager there.
Don't know East Clinton Massey score yet.
All right, don't know the East Clinton Massey score. Probably East Clinton probably got a fairly sizable lead right now.
No score there either?
And no score from when we started Valley View. Anybody listening knows those scores, be glad to send us an email or call and let us know. Text.
Here comes
Hopkins. Cuts it up. Going right. Cuts back up the middle. Break through it. He's going to score. Blanchester first on the board. 5:01.
Great run.
Left in the first quarter. Nice run. That ball was coming outside. He cut it up on his own.
There's a couple things, laundry laying out on the field out there. Man, he made some moves.
Oh, yeah.
Faked the 40.
Well,
yeah.
Courthouse was doing a good job of shutting down what was supposed to be there.
Yep.
But when he cut back, there was no back coverage, and he just cut it back to the middle and went right up the middle, and few arm tackle tries out there, and that was it. You got a ball game here, people. He's going to fake it. He's going to run it in for 2.
Got a flag.
He got a flag.
I think somebody. Illegal procedure has to be back in the backfield like that. It has to be.
He's pointing to the referee. The guy wasn't set up where he's supposed to be or something.
Illegal formation.
Illegal formation.
Or illegal procedure. Had him faked out, boy.
Man. So they'll back him up, and then will they probably go for...
Well, I don't know what kind of kicker they have, maybe. Looks like they haven't brought anybody else in the game, so...
Well, the kicker was out there. He was...
Kicker is out there.
Kicker's 88.
He's going to kick now. Okay. Got the number 7.
Oh, no, number 7.
Number 7's a kicker.
Wow, he does a little bit of everything.
Krager, that's when they intercepted the ball. It's going to be all his drive. Oh, it's faked. He's going to run. He's going to get.
He looked. Oh, he's going to run it in. Yes, he is.
Got him down. I don't think he scored.
Didn't score, but he got down to the 1. He started hesitating, looking ahead. When he was about to 11, it was open. But he, instead of just running straight in, he started slowing down and looking, and that let guys react to it.
Should have cut right up in there because he
if he just cut straight, he had it.
Welcome to Garner Park, home of the roaring Washington Courthouse Blue Line.
Well, and the part that set up, they almost threw it over his head when they threw it up there.
Yeah, I think they did.
That slowed him down a couple steps at the beginning. Well, but we do have an exciting game. We got 6-0.
5:01 left in the first quarter.
Washington Courthouse has had their face slapped.
Be sure to check out the senior posters all around the field tonight.
Wilmington 7-0 lead first quarter on Valley View.
Football, cheer, and dance.
Did you hear that, guys?
High school experience, and what makes the senior class of 2018
Wilmington
so
7, Valley View 0.
A big thanks to everyone who donated over the past year to the
Hillsborough 14, Western Brown 0.
Hillsborough 14, Western Brown 0.
Wow.
Score from Highland County.
Hillsborough
Hillsborough 14, Western Brown 0.
Hillsborough, I heard, has gotten a little better.
And Western Brown is in the league Wilmington and Clint Massey's in.
I think they're in that. I think they're in the big school.
Yeah, they are in the big school. They're in the big school. Southern Buckeye Athletic.
And academic.
And academic.
They named that after me.
Yeah, right.
The academic.
Beaver Creek beat Xenia last night.
Wow.
35-6.
Oh my. Beaver Creek beat Xenia 35-6 last night.
Wow, Beaver Creek.
Wow, that's a
Rick's alma mater.
Oh. The Buccaneers went down.
35-6.
The Beavers
beat Xenia. Here's
the
the
short kick.
Short. Hits the ground, bumps around, is free ball, and tackled. Wow, on the 26-yard line. That ball hit, bounced around, just as he picked it up and turned his head up to look.
Eli Lynch made
He got hit, boom,
by
quick.
Chops.
That ball, I was lucky to see if that ball didn't get popped out of there because he didn't see that guy coming.
He sure did.
He was looking up to see where I am, and boom, hit.
I don't understand why 7 didn't. He let the ball go over his head and just go to him.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want that ball or something. I don't know. But.
All right, so now the Blue Lions got the ball on their own 25-yard line.
Down 6-0.
6-0. So it's touchdown. They can take the lead with the extra points, one way or the other.
Dylan Stewart back. Dylan needs to take over here.
Another high snap.
Dylan
keeps it, goes out to the right. Got the little hip stop step.
He's got the moves.
Whatever you want to call
that.
For
first down. He's about 12 yards. Dylan Stewart.
About 12 yards.
You can't describe it.
No.
What he does.
He's running, and all of a sudden he's just sort of like hops, stops in slow motion, and goes again. You know.
About like one of my old teammates from way back in the 60s with Bucky Scott.
Well, there was a High State running back that sort of did that a couple years ago.
Zeke can do that. Zeke, oh yeah. Dylan has got, and we've got a timeout or
a referee's calling for a coach or somebody.
Somebody hurt? Trainer going over there. Must be one of Blanchester's young men, or must be on the sidelines over there. I can't even see him.
Yeah, but all I can see is courthouse in a circle.
Their trainers,
and it's on the other side of them.
Trainer's going over there, so.
Tonight's guest concession workers are Fayette County Memorial Hospital, Gus Wilder GM Center Toyota, and Signature Healthcare. Our community and business merchant volunteers keep us up and running.
Next week on Campus Nation, September 1st, Carlisle Indians versus Miami Trace Panthers. Also will be... Okay, this one will be on WZA 9-1, September 1st, Carlisle Indians versus Miami Trace Panthers. And then on Campus Nation will be... The other station will be Batavia Bulldogs versus East Clinton Astros. Yeah, number 8, he's up jogging this way, so it looks like everything's okay.
Yeah, it looks like all right. Got his bell rung a little bit, but he's
probably got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, probably.
We have some exciting games coming up, and on September 23rd, a very exciting game. We're going to be at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, September 23rd. Central State versus Kentucky State at 2:30, and then Circle City Classic. It's going to be very exciting. Oh, overthrows Richard Burns. He was out there and just overthrew him about 2 yards. If he'd have caught that in stride, nobody going to catch him. So the Circle City Classic at Lucas Oil Stadium, Central State versus Kentucky State. We will be doing that game for you from Indianapolis.
He didn't make it first. He must have stepped out of bounds on that play over there on the play. I thought he got a first down, but it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Dylan will run the ball, I'm sure.
No,
here he comes.
Kept it himself. Whole fake
got
handoff.
first down.
He's over about a yard.
Move the chains.
Ball carried by number 2, Dylan Stewart.
36-yard, 37-yard line. 36-yard line.
Yeah, when you need yardage, you give it to your best man, and that's the quarterback. So he's not going. The fake handoff shouldn't fake anybody out there. You figure you know who's going to keep it. Dylan's back. Gets the snap.
Rice.
This time he hands the ball to Rice up the middle. He's still going, and
that's 15. That's
he got about 5 yards.
I don't know which one's the oldest one, but they're twins.
Yeah. By 30 seconds.
Oh, one of the blue lines is down. One of the big boys. He's getting up now. He hurt his shoulder, it looks like. You told me to take the... They're not on defense.
They're not on defense now.
Number 50. Number 50. He's coming out with...
Yeah, he's hurting. Holding his arm, it looks like.
Moats. That was Trevor Hicks.
Drew
Number
Moats.
last year. Boy, Trevor was a great player up here.
All right. Courthouse. Burns is out here to the left. Handoff again. No fakes a handoff. Keeps it himself. Missed. Broken tackles going out to the right. He's going this time, and I don't see anybody going to catch him.
He's gone.
Touchdown, Washington Courthouse.
40-yard run, 60-yard.
3:57 on the clock.
60-yard run, right? They were on the 40.
They were on the 40. That'd be 60 yards. 60 yards.
Hey, they listened to us, didn't they?
Well, they did.
Math. My Wilmington High School math game.
Wilmington High School math. All right.
Number 80.
Brady getting back, ready to kick.
Nicholas Bishop.
I don't look for them to go anything fakey here. I look for them to just get the point, get the lead. Kick is up.
It's good.
And goes through.
Down, hit the upright, went through.
Ricochet.
Playing the odds right there. Things are going right for him. 7-6. 7-6.
7-6. Unless Bland either has no faith in their kicker or they're thinking we need to get 2 points in, they're afraid of Courthouse and figure they need all the points they can get. I think after the first one didn't go, they probably should have just went for 1 point and and we'd have a tie game right now. That 1 point can come back to haunt you later.
Dylan is a real deal now, I'm telling you, when he gets in an open field, he can fly.
Are you hungry tonight?
Yes, I'm hungry tonight.
We're also doing Wilmington College football this year, and Saturday, September 2nd, the Earlham Quakers and Wilmington Fighting Quakers will be on the air at 1 p.m. And then the following Saturday, Ohio Dominican Panthers and Ashland Eagles will be on the air. So, Wilmington, we got some college games going to be broadcast, so be listening on Campus Nation and WZAA 106.9. Courthouse is back to do the kickoff. Number 20, Jordan Bean. Caught by Burden on the 20. He's running up. He's to the 4. He's breaking free. He's got one man to beat. He got him knocked off balance. He's free. Kickoff, ran back, touchdown. Now let's see what Blanchester does this time. Will they go 2 to get the point back, or they just kick and stay 6 ahead?
That was Jacob Burden. Got some wheels.
Yeah, he's the one that caught the quarterback running a while ago.
He's fast.
And he's been their main 2 guy to go to pass early in the game. So he's got some wheels, and he broke it up the middle, and just only guy he had to beat was the kicker, and he did a little shoulder spin and got him off balance and ran it right in for a touchdown.
it looks like they're going to try to maybe go for. Well, they got a little.
They got the offset line here. They'll move over here in a second, probably. I'm not sure.
They're faring pretty well so far against the Blue Lions.
Nope.
Another fake.
Never didn't. They didn't make it.
Did not make it in. They tried. That's 3 fakes they tried.
He was stopped.
They'd have been better if the quarterback ran. I mean, the kicker ran it in because there's nobody over here. It'd be like throw it over there where he's got to beat the whole line.
Those special team guys, they better work on their special teams a little bit. But
I think they don't have any fake and their confidence in their kicker right now.
Must not be.
Well, again, right there, sometimes it's like you said. Well, we didn't get the first time. If we get 2 points here, we can get our point back. But
I know
sometimes just get a point. Period.
Yeah, it was nice to see that.
Now you're only 5 points ahead.
Nice for that guy to run that ball back, but I've kind of missed seeing their quarterback play a little bit. He's kind of fun to watch.
He is fun to watch. Like both quarterbacks. Number 2, I tell you what, this is a quarterback show today.
7 here. Manchester leads Boston 14. East Clinton zip.
Yeah, 14 to nothing.
Clinton Massey 14. East Clinton zip. 14 to nothing. Clinton Massey over rival East Clinton. 14 to nothing.
We got 3:45 left in the first quarter. Kind of been a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff going over here. It's been exciting. It almost feels like it's halftime coming up. It's been so exciting in this game.
Had a good crowd over there now. It looked like it wasn't going to be as good, but there's still people lined up out there coming in the gate.
Oh my gosh! That's a long line still. That's still 30-yard long line. Unless that's the line to the bathroom. Jasper Deanwood is the kicker for Blanchester, number 88.
But that's his dad who used to coach. That's his dad.
Oh, it is Brian Deanwood. When I saw that, I said, I've seen that name before. Oh, it's one of the coaches.
Yep. His dad used to coach that.
He doesn't look like he's real tall, but he probably has a power punch in that leg.
He's been around football. His dad coaches. He's probably been around it all his life. So.
Little guy in motion. Kevin getting balanced up here. And there's the kick. It's a little short pooch kick. Didn't get to the ground. And Nelson gets the ball and gets it back close to midfield, about the 47-yard line.
Good position. And Dylan Stewart and his henchmen back in the game.
Yeah, that ball was probably supposed to hit the ground and bounce around. And unfortunately, Nelson went right to him, Zane Nelson, and
27 to nothing, Massey over.
Oh yeah,
it's really 27 to nothing now. Massey over East Clinton.
They do it in bunches.
Is it too early to do Dandy Don's? Turn out the lights.
We don't do that in high school, do we? Dylan.
Oh, got a flag probably for holding here.
We got either that or motion or some kind of.
The label was thrown. I got a feeling. Yep, it's hold. It's a hold.
That was a nice play, but no.
It was a nice play.
Called back on the blue lines.
Referee was showing like he had him in like a bear hug.
Nice job of Caleb Rice, though, of getting that edge and picking up a couple yards. But
had a nice pass out to Caleb Rice, and he was going to gain a few yards there, but unfortunately it's coming back.
Sometimes when you got a good offensive quarterback like that, you almost give him a little more yardage.
Yeah, you're right. Just another play.
Just another play. He can make that up pretty fast.
1st and 22.
That's not too much.
Another high snap. Here goes the pass down the left side. And catch. Caught it. Going out of bounds.
18.
Interference called, but it doesn't matter. He caught it.
Great catch.
Doesn't matter about the penalty. He caught the ball.
Eli Lynch,
number 18, with a great catch. Sophomore.
His dad used to be athletic director here.
And the player with him was, he had the height advantage and knew the ball was coming. And the boy, he didn't turn around, just put his hands up, face guarded him, and jumped right against him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's face guarding in high school, but he still jumped against him.
Yeah. He caught it though, boys.
That's why I said don't argue about the penalty because he caught the ball. It makes the penalty nothing. And like you said, they go back 10 yards and then one play, they've got first down and gain more.
No problem for Dylan.
So they got the ball now on the 38-yard line of Blanchester.
I don't think it'd be
first and 10.
I don't think it'd be a problem for Blanchester's quarterback either to get the ball moved. This will be a fun night, I think.
This is going to be an offensive night, I think. A lot of action. Dylan's got the ball, comes this way, fakes that way, comes this way, and nowhere to go, runs out of bounds, right into the Blanchester
Lost
bench.
on that.
He lost a couple yards, but again, with the way he runs and with his arm both, that's not a great deal, really.
Lost, what, 5? 4 or 5?
Yeah, about 4, I'd say.
Yeah, second and 14.
Short side of the field and nothing doing. Trips to the right, Caleb Rice.
21-0 Massey over East Clinton.
Now we go 21-0 Massey over East Clinton. So we're going up and down
Rice
there.
brothers, 15.
And Caleb or Jacob Rice. Which one was that?
15.
It is Caleb, isn't it? No, it's Jacob. Jacob Rice, 15. Just want to think I got the names down.
We're just calling 15 Rice.
Yeah, we're just calling 15 Rice.
And 4 Rice.
Well, Jacob and Caleb, they sound so alike anyway. Yeah.
First quarter of tonight's ballgame brought to you by
Got 2:53 left there. Dylan trotting back in there under center. He just went over and talked to his coach, so he's got something up his sleeve. I bet you say he's going to run.
Lynch to the left.
Fake. Goes to the right, looking to pass. He's opening into the end zone, but missed it. Great catch. Thrown.
Lynch again.
Lynch again on the 30-yard line. As the ball touched the ball touched him, he got drilled, but caught the ball. Actually on the 31.
Yep.
They're going to mark it back to the 31. It's going to be 4th and about 2.5 to 3 yards. They're setting up really quick. I look for the quarterback to keep this one.
There goes Dylan. There's a flag.
Somebody in motion. I got a feeling he's going to run around to the score, but may come back.
I don't know whether they lined up off sides or
somebody did. I think still in motion. It seemed like a lot of movement going on.
It was a lineman over here, linesman. Call it. It might be on Bland. He's coming over and picking it up. Something must have been on Bland. Offsides. Legal substitution.
The illegal substitution on Bland.
No. So decline.
Blue Lions decline it, take the touchdown. So right now score is 13-12 with 2:06 left in the first quarter still as we're scoring. And again, number 80,
Nicholas
Bishop back to kick.
Junior.
Up.
Looks
this time it didn't hit anything.
He got 2. 14-12.
14-12.
But Blaine wish they'd got their extra points now.
Yeah. Just one of those extra points would have got them, only 1 point down. Now you're getting so far down, you keep going down. Now we got to get 2 points next time to get back the points we've lost, or
2:06 in the first quarter.
2:06 left in the first quarter, and we scored 26 points.
Don't forget everybody's favorite Bay County's finest Amore's Pizzeria Pizza.
You know what? There's not a whole lot of D out here.
No. I don't know if it's the defenses are that good or if the offenses. What I've seen so far is these offenses are good.
Yep, both of them.
And in high school, it's hard to stop guys that are that offensive, athletic.
Yep. The Blue Line Marching Band Moms. Roosters. Conserve Concrete.
Referee's explaining to a couple of the assistant coaches what
happened.
What the guy was. Blanchester smiling about it, so they understood evidently.
The Gathering Place.
Valley View and Wilmington tied up 7-all.
7-all.
Who?
7-7.
Wilmington.
Valley View Wilmington tied 7-7. Valley View Wilmington tied 7-7.
Ranchers. Anytime Fitness. Parent Insurance. B&B Creative Marketing. And Streetside 60.
Last year, Wilmington traveled up to Butler and got beat. This year, they do not want to travel early to Valley View and lose, but Valley View is a very, very good football program. So it would be a notch in Wilmington to win that game and a step toward getting to the playoffs again. Lose this game and put you back. An onside kick. Blanchester falls on it and gets the ball near the 45-yard line. Going to be marked at the 44, I think.
Number 74 got it.
Number 74 for Blanchester. Hunter Bear, a sophomore.
6'5", 220. Woo,
Wow.
sophomore.
Yeah.
Big fella.
But we've had squib kicks, we've had onside kicks, we've had going for on 4th down 3 times, or not 4th down, but for extra points. We've had a little bit of everything, and it's a lot of excitement in this game. So now we got Blanchester again lining up. We got Sipple in the backfield. We've got Burden in the backfield. And I think Peters
dropped a fumble.
And that was Hopkins. Hopkins picks it up.
Bad snap.
Yeah, it was a bad snap. And Hopkins picks it up. He was one of the guys in the backfield.
Lost 2. Second and maybe 3. Second and 3.
And it may have been supposed to be a direct snap
Yeah.
to Hopkins, and it just didn't.
Second 13.
So now we got Burden going out left. We got Hopkins and Peters in the backfield, along with Sipple, the quarterback. Burden in motion to the right. Here we go, rolling to the right.
The big fella.
Throws out of bounds. He just throwing it away. There was really nobody over here.
The big fella's after him.
Yep. No flag as he gets hit as he threw the ball.
3rd and long.
But now it's going to be 3rd and long. As he came this way, nothing was really there. Everybody was, not a lot of men in motion over here, and he just threw it away. Rather than take the loss of down with being tackled 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So now we got 3rd down and 13. You don't want to give Washington Courthouse the ball midfield anymore.
It's too good field position, that's for sure.
Peters and Hopkins in the backfield. Here comes motion, hands off to Peters, going back left side, gets hit.
Here
comes another flag coming in. That's usually a holding area when that flag comes in. He got about 4 to 5 yards on the initial run. Let's see what we're signaling here. Bland's got their heads down, so I don't see them clapping.
Hillsborough now leads Western Brown 21-7.
Hillsborough leads Western Brown 21-7. Looks like we had a chop block.
Chop block.
And
Already 30-13.
chop block below the waist. So knocking back, is that a 15-yarder?
Yep.
The buck 18 mark in this first quarter.
Puts away. It's still
third down.
Third and a bunch.
Yeah, third and a whole bunch. That's 10, that's
15,
20, it's going to be 25, almost 30 yards. Yep, 28 yards.
27 yards.
Take it back to 28-yard line. Third and 27 from the 28 for Blanchester. Krieger's still wide left.
So
Brings the slot man to the left.
Peters and Hopkins in the back. Burden off to the left. Here comes Hopkins in motion to the right. Throws quickly to Burden. There we go. There we did it. Oh! Ball loose again.
Courthouse got it.
Courthouse got it. It wasn't going to be a first down, but it was going to be 4th down and probably about 8 yards if he'd have kept hold of the ball. But as he tripped up, ball squirts out.
Ball one way or the other.
Well, it would have been 4th down.
Yeah.
They would have had one more play to punt or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's right. It was only 3rd down.
But Courthouse takes over on their own.
I don't know whether they're not.
47-yard line.
I don't think so. Hey, Blaine must have got back.
Did Blaine get that ball? They did. Oh my God. I was giving it to Lions. I mean, that's all I saw was blue over there.
Yeah.
Hell, he got it back.
3.
Somebody got it back.
4th and 2 now.
4th and 2, and they're going for it. Oh, 5 was yelling, "I'm open over here!" And finally, 5 for the Blue Lions saw him and ran out here. Got to call timeout. The clock was running down. I think they were about ready to run out of time. But nobody was on him. If the quarterback would have just hollered snap immediately, the boy down here, nobody was on him. And he couldn't get the quarterback. He's screaming, "I'm open!" And finally, Courthouse guy heard him and ran out here to cover him. He was uncovered.
Yep.
But then nobody hiked it. Kept going. I said, we got to be getting close to the end of the time. And finally, Blanchester calls timeout. 27.1 seconds in the first quarter. This is right here for field position. 4th down, so you're going for it. So if Courthouse stops them, again, they're getting the ball in very good field position. If Bland gets it,
27 seconds.
You gotta watch their cadence. They may try to draw them off sides.
Yeah. They may not even try to go for it and just try to get them off sides. And in motion, hands back to Hopkins, hit in the backfield. Oh, he gets loose. Oh, he's going to lose 4 yards. He was better off to get tackled originally. Oh,
gotta fight.
And that. Now this is going to be interesting.
I think it should be offsetting penalties.
Now it's going to be quite.
It's got to be a dead ball.
All I'm saying is I think it's going to be Blue Lions' ball, then the penalty. So the Blue Lions are going to get the ball, but then lose yardage.
I don't know
because it was after the play. I'm thinking because it was after the play.
Yeah, it's got to be a dead ball foul. Yeah, marching off on the courthouse.
Yeah,
but it's got to be a dead ball. It's got to.
Bland's defense looks like it's running on the field.
Courthouse getting their offense ready.
So it was after the play was over, ball's dead, whistle's being blown, and then he comes up and I don't know. I don't know if he thought the player was still running with the ball or what, but all of a sudden he went over and pushed him, and referee standing right beside him. It's like that's not a smart thing to do. Wilmington 10, Valley View 7.
East Clinton
28-0.
Clinton Massey over East Clinton 28-0. And that one score is the best of our knowledge because we've went up and down on that one. So I'm assuming that score is correct. Well, that makes me feel good.
Here's Dellenbacker getting the ball.
Dellenbacker got the ball. Looking around, bouncing, looking, throwing deep. Throwing deep to
Burns.
Intercepted! Richard, you cannot let that happen.
Well, he kind of underthrew it.
Oh, he underthrew it, but get the penalty.
Yeah.
Take a penalty. Don't let him take the ball. Jump over and knock it. Don't let him just catch the ball. I mean, it's not Richard's fault the ball's underthrown, but right. Don't let the guy catch the ball. I mean, grab his arms, don't let him catch it, and take the penalty. Well, 12.1 seconds. I don't look for anything great here to happen. I think for a run and cover up the ball, don't lose it. Lance lost a couple balls on fumbles on running the ball today.
Yep. Got a freshman quarterback down there. It was back to the end zone, so running play, counter play a little bit. Oh, got another flag.
Another flag.
That's got to be face mask or something over there because there wasn't anybody. Only guy around there was a Blanchester running.
Unless there was a hold trying to get him around the outside or something, I don't know.
I think it's going to be on quarter. That's quarter probably. Nope, still got 6 seconds.
6.7 seconds.
I'll march it off on.
Who we march it?
Face mask, courthouse.
That'll be first down. First down means nothing here because we only got time for probably one more play. But again, if number one gets that ball on the counter or something, he can go all the way.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
6 seconds to go in the quarter. Inadvertent face mask. Twins to the left, to the short side of the field for Sippel.
At the end of the quarter.
Quarter's over. They put the ball down, start the clock, and nobody hiked the ball.
Here we go.
So the end of the first quarter, 14 Washington Blue Lions, 12 Blanchester Wildcats. So as we break here for the quarters, we'll go over to Rick, and we'll have a nice commercial.
Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th. Experience the fire-breathing semis. Ride aboard the sawed-off school buses for a haunted ride you'll never forget. Terror in the Core, Slaughter Hotel, and the all-new Evil Asylum will chill you to the bone. Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th, 1261 West Dalton. More information, directions, go to WilmingtonHauntedHollowRide.com.
Well, you can tell it's the first game of the season, as that was a 45-minute first quarter. And the first quarter was brought to you by Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor. And quarter number 2 is brought to you by Rent to Own. Stop by your local rent-to-own because we all do nice stuff, Steve.
There we go, Steve.
Second down 5 from the 13-yard line. Still with a little swing pass. Pass is caught by Hopkins.
Little swing pass.
Get outside, cuts it up.
I was waiting for Rick to tell me over.
Let's start the second quarter.
Yeah, we'll start the second quarter, 11:44. Board clock's running.
Yeah, it's a short gain on the play.
Short gain on that play. It's going to be.
Gain of 3.
We have a gain of 3 for Courthouse as we came back off the commercial.
Krieger split wide to the left.
We have Krieger to the left.
Second and 2. So.
Sipple got the ball.
Fakes to Hopkins. Receiver
Oh!
pass falls
Nope.
incomplete.
There was a little miscommunication through.
It threw it a little wide. It's third down.
Third down, and what, still 7? Is that what it is?
No, it's
it says 17.
Third and 2. Ball's on 17.
Oh, okay. Ball on 7. I'm trying to read that thing.
Yeah.
Ball, third down, 2 to go, ball on 17.
Clint Massey,
Third down and 2 for
35. East
Cleveland
Clinton,
Wildcats.
No, yeah.
Clinton Massey, 35. East Clinton, nothing.
Valley View 14, Wilmington 10.
Valley View 14, Wilmington 10. A little bit of scoring there also, back and forth. Hand off to Hopkins going up the middle. Big hole, Kill on his feet, still rolling. Gets close to the 30. Blanchester moving the ball again. Both offenses seem to can be able to move. Blanchester has 2 or 3 guys. We got Hopkins and Burden.
Yep.
And then they got the power guy, Peters, going up the middle.
Adrian Butterball got the tackle, big 75.
Big 75, Adrian Butterball.
He's big boy, 275.
Sounds like a good name for a big lineman, doesn't it?
Split to the left.
Oh, he's number 32, I'm sorry.
All right, we got
But he's big boy, 275.
Strong side of the field.
Traeger over here to the left, along with
Sipple.
Another
Sipple.
Off once again.
Got him in the backfield. this time.
Hopkins. Nowhere to go. Hands off into Hopkins, and he just
Sluter coming through low in the
Slutter.
Slutter for Courthouse made a great tackle in the backfield.
Great tackle. He's the one that got faked out on that other one. I think he's got.
We got a flag on the field, though. Got a yellow flag. Look at something against Courthouse, whatever it was.
Whew. Referees must be getting paid by the flag.
They're starting to come out right and left.
I better watch out because I never was a very good referee.
Yeah.
I know you're an old ref, Joe. Old Joe.
I'm known to talk about them myself. So.
I talked to Joe a few times out on basketball courts. 10:40 in the third.
I always
quarter,
laughed at you,
quarter.
though. That's the difference. Ball's on the 40.
That's right. Everybody always laughs.
Single receiver to either side. Hopkins in the backfield.
Fakes to Hopkins in the backfield.
Nowhere to go with it.
He's nowhere to go. That throws wide open.
25.
Ball got the ball over to the 40 on the other end of the field. Number 25, Justin Ballard, wide open. When quarterback started to run, he looked up. There was nobody within 20 yards either side of Ballard when he caught the ball.
Right in the middle of the field, wide open.
Caught the ball to 50, ran the ball to the 40, so he gained 10 more yards.
I'm glad you saw the defender because I didn't see him by him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if Jared
So they're marching down the field again. It's going to be who has the ball last, I think, so win this game, seems like.
To the right. To the left. Hopkins in the backfield. Krieger in motion.
Krieger in motion. Hands off to Krieger going to the right. He breaks it back to the middle. Gets a few yards. He's going to gain about 5 to 6, 7 yards. Let's see where they're going to mark it.
tackled by
They're going to gain another. Look, maybe 6.
Yeah, maybe 6. Yeah, 5. That's more than 5.
Ball was on the 40, went over the 35 to almost a 34. So we're going to give him 6
I'd say
yards.
it's 4 yards, yeah. 4 yards to go. It is.
Circleville 14, Miami Trace nothing.
14-0 Circleville.
Circleville 14-0 over Trace.
John Krieger, the former AD, is now the assistant principal. Second and 4 from the 34. Sipple.
Second 4 from the 34.
Backfield. Trace left.
Hopkins in the backfield.
Fakes the handoff.
Back to pass.
Krieger to the back left. Throwing to Krieger. Underthrown. Both going up. Jump ball. Nobody gets it. He sort of threw it off his back foot there a little bit, and that ball was up for
It
grabs.
was up for grabs, anybody.
Luckily, Krieger saw it and came back at least enough to knock it down, because that was set up to be intercepted right there for sure.
Looked more like a freshman there instead of a...
Yeah, he did. He looked like a freshman quarterback on that play.
Third down and
He'll get stronger in a year or two. He'll be making that play a little
Well,
bit.
you know, it's okay. He came around, and he could have took the time to set up the throw, and instead he came around and just tried to throw it all in one motion, and you can't do that. Got to get set up, have a base.
And in motion, it's Dissel coming right to left.
Dissel in motion, number 5.
Big Marcel Garrett, 99 got him.
Boy,
307 pounds of him.
no gain at all, I don't think, on that play. It's going to be 4th down and 4 to 5. Maybe lost a little bit. It's going to be about right at 5 yards. Move the ball back a little bit. 4th and 5. Well, knowing Bland's going to be going for this, they haven't shown anything else today.
Now, as we're under 9 minutes to go in the half.
I'm sure he'll be passing, you'd think.
Wilmington 17, Valley View 14.
Sibley dropping back.
Oh, floater goes out of bounds. Wilmington 17, Valley View 14. Wilmington scored again. Again, that's a back and forth scoring game.
As he was letting it fly.
Blue Line's got pretty good field position.
I don't know if that ball. I don't know if he tried to float that over the guy or if it just slipped out of his hands, but that ball was just like floating up in the air. So
35-yard line.
to me, there, if you at least run the ball, if you get 3 or 4 yards, you know, it's better than giving the ball right where you're at.
Exactly. Yeah, this will be the first one.
Courthouse has had no trouble moving the ball tonight.
That's Dylan.
He also ran for 2 touchdowns.
Expect he'll be running this.
Dylan Stewart in the backfield. Got the ball.
Here he comes.
Fakes the handoff to Rice. Keeps it coming around this side.
Nope, cut back.
Cut back toward the middle and hit and brought down. It's going to have a first down. Going to have about 12 to 13-yard gain there. First down. Going to have the ball marking about the 49-yard line of Courthouse. 1 yard shy of the 50.
Gave him 14.
Yeah.
See a lot more of him, I think.
He's handing off to Rice this time, and Rice gets a couple yards, falls forward to the 48 of Blanchester.
Had a 61-yard run.
Who's that?
For Dylan Bogart.
Dylan Bogart, a 61-yard run for Wilmington.
He's fast.
And here we go to
Another Rice.
Stewart. Rice catches the ball, spins, gets hit again, almost like he's going to break loose, loses a yard or about a half a yard.
3rd and 8.
It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Stewart.
They're moving the ball up now, 3rd and 7.
He got a little forward progress. I think it's about Stewart's turn now.
Yeah.
We'll call it a long 7.
Well, that's why I said when it's on the line, you go with your main guy, and Stewart's the main guy.
Dylan right in the middle of the ball in the field, so he can go either side. I think he'll come this way.
Fake the handoff, going to go left, stops, throws deep.
Throws it up high, looking for Lynch.
Lynch has got it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. That was a jump ball, and how tall is Lynch?
6 feet. I'll tell you what.
He looks 6'6" on that play, I tell you.
He's become a heck of a receiver.
Nice concentration.
That was a nice play. That ball was just, again, that was just a throw up high for grabs. And he went up to get it. The defender sort of lost his position, turned around, and couldn't jump as high as Lynch did, and Lynch got it and went in for a touchdown. So now 7:27 left in the second quarter. Blue Lions go up 20-12, and back to kick.
They got it.
Nicholas Bishop.
Bishop's quarter will be Zane.
Oh, they'll kick it. I think they.
He's up.
Missed. Oh, he got it. It's good.
No good.
Oh, look good. Okay.
It looked hooked, but I thought he maybe still snuck in there. But
20-12.
20-12. So now it's 8 points. So now Blanchester can go for their 2 points next time to tie the game still. That's the question of the game right now is when and if Blanchester scores again, will they kick or go for the 2 points? Because they haven't kicked yet.
Nope.
Massey 41, East Clinton.
Yeah, that's just...
Massey 41, East Clinton nothing. That's going to be this. The question of that game is, will East Clinton score?
Valley View 21, Wilmington 17.
Valley View 21, Wilmington 17. Another no defense game. It's who's going to have the ball last of there, it looks like. I remember last year when they're like it didn't Dylan run the ball back last year for a score, and then boom, the other team ran it right back for a score within just boom boom. Got Butler.
Dylan's it. heck of an athlete, football and basketball.
Yeah.
I think football is a sport. I don't know.
And last year he got hurt a lot of the season and had to miss a lot. And if he can stay healthy this whole season, it'll be a big plus for them.
Circle roll 16, Trace nothing. They
Wow.
must have scored a safety.
Trace. That's a little South Central League. Oh, South Central League.
Old South Central.
Round town.
Hopkins and Burden.
Circleville over Trace 16-0
That's booted away. Bim.
and kicks up.
Bim, it's going
Going to go
On
hit
the
the
ground.
ground,
Look out.
bounces to the 20, picked up by Burden, grabbed and tackled at the 35-yard line.
25 got him. 25 is Collier Brown,
Collier Brown.
sophomore, making his pretty good size, 175-pound sophomore.
Rent to own.
Tackled by number 25, Collier Brown.
180 pounds, I guess.
You mentioned that Stewart was over there on the
So Blanchester's going to get the ball. 7:21 left till halftime, and see if they can score and tie this game up before halftime.
Quick ID.
106.9 WZAA LP, Jeffersonville.
Burden in motion.
Hike back. Here comes Hopkins coming around the left side. Breaks free. Had him down. Tackled, got loose, and gains a few yards. He was going to lose 2 to 3 and end up gaining 2 or 3.
Got a cramp out here. Pettiford down with a cramp.
Pettiford's down with a cramp.
By number 9, Jalen Pettiford.
Pretty crampy night, boy.
Going to be about a 2-yard gain. It could have been a 3-yard
Had to buy the
loss.
shirt there in the backfield, and then he got away.
Overexcited or all ramped up for the first game of the season.
Again, we got some exciting things coming to WZAA 106.9 and Campus Nation. Next week, Carlisle Indians versus Miami Trace on 106.9 WZAA. And on Campus Nation, Batavia Bulldogs will be playing East Clinton Astros. Some exciting football as East Clinton gets back to someone maybe their own size and see what they can do in the league. And Wilmington College Earlham Quakers
Timeout.
will be playing Fighting Quakers. We have a timeout.
Official timeout.
Somebody hurt near the field, I think, maybe, or something.
I got something down there on the...
Because they got a trainer. That's the trainer right there.
Trainer's hurt. No, I don't think.
If they're too close to the sidelines,
Yeah, I got a sideline warning there, maybe. You know, Courthouse's defense seems to be getting a little better here, getting a little used to it.
I think Burden also there. Burden goes in motion, going left to right. Fakes the handoff.
fake the handoff. Sipple has it, looking deep.
Big Marcel.
Throws it. Oh, did he catch it or did not? They're going to say he caught it.
He caught it.
Well, that ball was right at the ground when he caught it, and like an ice cream cone, and then he gains another 4 or 5 yards. So
Still third and...
it's going to be 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Knows the ball on the 40.
Poor quarterback freshman had Marcel Garrett, 295
Oh, he was being
pounds, breathing down his neck.
breathing down his neck, and he stayed good enough to get the ball off.
Yeah.
For a freshman, that was pretty good.
Yep. Said, let me get this thing out of
See
here.
what they can do. This is a must down for Blanchester at this point.
Yeah, they don't want to
Going to be thrown quick and through behind him.
do it behind him.
I think he was looking for 26
Brian's
or
got a punt.
25 Justin Ballard to turn and face up, and he ran
got a
another
punt.
2 yards, and just timing, that's all that was there.
They got a punt here because they just...
Oh, yeah, you can't. No,
You're
you're not even over the 50. You cannot give Courthouse the way they've been moving the ball.
This first time Bland's even attempted any kind of kick.
Yeah, well, they haven't done it yet.
Another kickoff.
Valley View had a 71-yard passing play for a TD.
Wow.
To go up 21-17.
Valley View had a 71-yard passing play. That's what took them up 21-17. So the big run back for Wilmington, and not run back, but a run play, and then the pass play. And there's a boot kick going out of bounds,
Way out of
and
bounds. One bounce.
was not good because where are they going to mark up when the ball broke the plane of the out of bounds?
He did one of those rugby kicks. He took off running
Yeah,
and then
10,
kicked it.
20. From where he kicked it, it's only like a 25 to 30-yard kick, and that's not even from the line of
He's coming.
scrimmage. So
He's
it's
walking up
not
there. He's
very.
walking up about the 43-yard line, I think.
Yeah,
To our senior advisor,
because the ball hit out of bounds. There, you take a line.
he came out in the last 2 weeks with a
It wasn't as far back as they originally walked. It
No.
couldn't have been.
They mark it off. It went way out of bounds. I think it's on 43-yard line. Is that about right?
Not the 43, 42, I think is where they're going to mark it. 42 of the Blue Lions. But it looked like he tried to pooch kick that instead of just punting it. And
I'd say it's Dylan Stewart run again.
Bland's kicking game, both,
Yeah.
it looks like they're afraid of Washington. They're afraid to kick off, afraid to punt, afraid to try for extra points.
Comes along the Rice boys.
Rice boy going up the middle, hit and pulled back. So he's going to gain about 2 yards. Maybe just a little over a yard. And they're sliding up, going quick. Dylan's got the ball, coming back, looking deep, throwing complete, and tackled immediately. Eli Ruth, nice catch. Number 3, it's first time we've said his name today.
Nice catch. He didn't play last week.
Quarterback got hit on that play. He's slow coming up. He's down on a knee.
That's not good.
Looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. When he's down on a knee like that, you're gasping air, I think.
He's got to come out of the game now. I don't know who their backup quarterback is.
Well, they called timeout. I think
did they call Blue Lions call timeout?
Timeout. So if
that's
he takes
Jason,
he can play. He can stay in if he's ready to go by the end of the timeout.
If he's healthy.
But right now, I'm not sure.
He get hit in the ribs or something? Or?
He's just holding in his midsection, so you can't tell what's up.
I think that's it. Coach Williamson.
He didn't look too concerned, does he?
No.
Yeah, if the coach doesn't look a whole bit concerned, I tell you what, if he had to come out for a while, that'd be a different complexion in this ball game.
Change everything. He's up.
He's up.
He is.
He's going to probably go out I got a feeling he's still going to go out for a play, if not a play or two.
He's not walking very.
Well, with an 8-point lead, you might even say let's go into halftime and bring him back healthy. I don't want to get him hurt.
He's not going off the field very fast.
No, he's not. A little wobbly.
I think I don't know whether Big Burns is the backup quarterback.
Burns was listed as the backup quarterback. But I don't know who. Looks like Burns is in the backfield.
He'll probably run the ball as big as he is.
Big Richard Burns. He's got an arm on him too, though.
Yeah.
But right now, you probably won't change the play calling, really.
He got the first down, didn't they? So.
Yeah, he got the first down.
Burns runs it. Bet he doesn't.
Bet he doesn't. Rice gets the ball. 15 Rice, as we're saying.
Yeah.
Gets the ball. He runs. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, basically.
You can see why I'm not a betting man, Joe.
Well, when you bring a new quarterback in, usually probably it's going to be just hand off a couple times. Let him get used to the position.
What the hell are they doing?
He's coming back in, I think.
I hope the center doesn't snap it.
That would be bad. There he goes.
Oh, he's coming over here to the right, and they got something different here.
Yeah.
Oh, Dylan's back. He's all right.
Yeah.
He'll probably run for a touchdown here.
He's going to throw the ball.
Throw a nice, easy pass.
Rice wide open.
One of the Rices dropped it.
Caleb Rice looking over his shoulder, but then again tried to turn that head back to run. He was wide open, going to catch it easy. And now it's 3rd and 10.
I'd say it's Dylan time now. What'd you say, Joe?
I got to say he's probably going to pass, although I'd run him in this play. They haven't been able to stop him running. He's running for his life right now. Got Peters running after him.
He gets outside here.
He got outside here. Look how he's coming this way. Now he's going to stop. No, he's going to go back. He got hit. He got hit again and down. Man. Now we got a flag.
Where's that flag at?
Out back here. Not even near the play.
They've been holding. They might have been holding.
Might have been defensive holding.
Yeah, so there has to be a flag down there. If it is, an automatic first down. Dylan ran about 50 yards there, didn't he? And got nothing.
Picking it up. Nothing.
I didn't think so.
Why do you? I don't never have understood that. Why do you throw a flag and then they pick it up and say nothing? What'd they see?
What'd you say? I don't know. What'd you say?
Just fall out of your pocket here. What's that make it? 4th down and 11?
4th down and 15, 16, and they're going for it.
Oh yeah.
Midfield.
Dylan. Up the middle.
And he's going to punt it.
Quick kick.
And it's a high coming down. They're going to let it hit. It's going to bounce straight sideways.
That's not bad.
Not a bad play.
Kicked it high, but That's the defense.
I mean, that was probably more than they were going to get on a play.
That's right. Let Dylan go and get rested up and get back.
Well, I think the key thing right now, Dylan can run, but after him getting hit and shaken up, they're probably not wanting to run right now. Not wanting to get hit and shaken up at this
Second
point.
half, maybe it'll be.
You got the 8-point lead. No sense in running him and getting him hit and hurt again. And
Their defense seems like it's coming around now a little bit now, better than it was at the first quarter.
3:52. Bland still 8 points down. This could get interesting here at halftime. Sipple's in the backfield. Burton's in motion. Hands off to Burton, going to our right. He gets hit. He wasn't going really fast. He was just sort of watching, and Burton's got speed, but he didn't kick it into any high burners yet.
I think Courthouse's their ends are staying home a little bit now. In the first quarter, they were letting them outside of them.
Ball was originally line of scrimmage, I think it's a 26. Ball's now on the 27.
No gain, he said.
Oh, no gain. So it's ball on the 27 and no gain. Kind of hard from the angle here to look at that window. Now I can see where the marker is. So 2nd and 10. Bland's defense, Courthouse's defense has been coming alive a little bit better. Krager's got the ball coming around to the right side. Gets about to the. There's another flag.
That's got to be clipping. Hit him in the block in the back.
Yeah, probably is.
He drove him in the back. That's a late flag.
40, right up to the 35-yard line. We got a flag back here. Looks like it's going to go against Bland, probably for an illegal block.
Yep. I thought it was that, and they didn't call it.
It's holding. They're calling holding. Well, there is no clipping behind the line of scrimmage. Within so many yards of the line of scrimmage, there is no clipping.
Probably tackled him.
But you can still holding, pushing from behind, or
probably tackled him.
Yeah, probably that's it. He was tackling him, and that's considered holding.
Dang.
So now we're back to the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Ball's on the 10. The first down's on the 32.
I'm guessing that some of the 7 o'clock games are close to the half. 35-7, Hillsborough now leads at the half.
35-7, Hillsborough's leading in their game.
Burton in motion.
Another flag.
Another fast got against the offense.
Probably delay a game.
Delay a game.
Nope. Illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure. Well, it may have had 2 men in motion.
Yep.
I knew one man was in motion. I couldn't see this side of the field with this wall.
Courthouse ought to get good field position out of this.
Well, it's probably going to be half the distance, so instead of 5, it'll probably be 2.5 yards here.
I don't know whether the clock's accurate, but they both have 2 timeouts left, so sometimes that clock isn't accurate on those timeouts. But.
Oh, they're talking now. About where the ball's going to be placed or what here?
Whether they're going to go eat afterwards or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Marking off.
He's marking
mark
half
off
the distance. Half the distance.
Yeah, it was half distance because now ball's on the.
Blanchester.
See if they take that timeout. Yeah,
ball's back to the 10.
The Courthouse has 2 timeouts left, so they could.
Timeout.
Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th. Experience the fire-breathing semis. By the board, the sawed-off school buses for a haunted ride. You'll be ready to feel terror in the core. Slaughter Hotel and the all-new Evil Asylum will chill you to the bone. Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th, 1261 West Dalton. More information, directions, go to WilmingtonHauntedHollowRide.com.
When are they open?
September, something coming back? September.
And for that commercial, it's not next Saturday, by the way. That's not for a while that's going to be coming, but be ready for it. And snap back to Sipple, fakes the pass, looks, fakes again, throws deep over here to the left side, and overthrows the receiver.
Pretty good coverage.
Was that Krager? Yeah, Krager. That was good coverage.
George Reno, he's playing
it
pretty
could have been caught, but it had to be a perfect drop in.
George Reno, number 1, is playing pretty good game for Blue Line, playing pretty good defense, been on a lot of plays.
He did a couple fakes trying to get the Courthouse to bite. If he'd have caught it, he would have still been short of the first down.
This is 3rd and long, really long now, and they have 3rd and 28.
3rd and 28.
With their back
ball on the 10.
On the 5, 10-yard line. And their kicking game's pretty much non-existent. They got to throw a deep pass and hope they intercept it.
Yeah. Krager's going to the right. Sipple in the gun. Looks like Peters in frund of him. Hopkins in motion going to the right.
Going back to pass.
Back to pass.
He's
looks. No, he's going to run. Now he's going to throw to Hopkins and leads him too much.
4th down. And incomplete pass stops the clock with 2:49. The Courthouse ought to get good field
2:49, and they're going to have to punt.
With 2 timeouts left.
Last time they did that little pooch punt.
21-17 at the half.
21-17. Valley View still leads Wilmington at the half. We are 2:49 from half here.
Here's the punter, standing in his own end zone.
Massey 42, the Astros nothing at the half.
42-0. Clinton Massey leading East Clinton at the half.
What's that, Steve?
Is that a whistle?
The punter's kicking out of the end zone. So
They pointed to number 7, Blanchester. Something. The referee pointing at his knees or something. He had to go off.
must be a equipment.
Yeah, it's got to be something.
Malfunction or
Equipment
something.
malfunction or something.
His quarterback's kicker's back about halfway back in the end zone. So
Back deep is Ethan Rogers
that
right.
nice kick out.
Nice kick.
If it gets on the ground,
It hit
look
the
out.
ground. Oh, it hit a Bland player. So
That's dead.
ball. Yeah. Well, the ball plays there, but Courthouse has an open. They can pick the ball up and run, and
Yeah.
then they can go back and say we'd rather have it where they touched it. So you can pick it up with no worry there.
Yeah. What's about the 43-yard line?
About the 42,
43?
Yeah, 42, I'd say. 2 strides. Who's that? Circleville over Trey, 16-0.
Halftime? Not a halftime.
Not quite halftime yet. Here,
Trips to the short side of the field.
back hands off.
Dylan.
Nope, he fakes it.
There
Yeah,
goes
Dylan's
Dylan.
keeping it.
Got a little bit of running room.
Dylan's coming to the right.
Still on his feet, 25.
Slows down.
They got
speeds
knocked
up
out
to-
of bounds. About the 4 or about the 12. Nice run.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, and a flag goes up.
They hit him pretty late. I couldn't tell where. The drum was on my way down there. I couldn't tell.
I can't see. I can only see people. And like I said, there's a lot of Blanchester people over here now. Remember earlier?
Yeah.
He almost came to complete.
All that line, if that was all Blanchester people coming in there,
That probably was.
the drum got in my way, so it must have hit him late.
The flag came really late, so I don't know if it was immediately from hitting him or something happened after the fact. So the ball's on the 15, getting marked off.
Half the distance?
Probably it'd be about to the
it's
7.5.
It's way down there, yeah.
It's going to be about to the 7.5 to 8 yard line if it's half the distance.
Looks like about the 8.
Yep.
Got it on.
Between the 7 and 8, that's about where it's at. It's almost touching the 8.
Clock says a 7, so the scoreboard does.
First and goal, blue lines, 2.5 to go.
Well, the nose of the ball's almost to the 7.
Running back stands to the left of Stewart, trips to the left, single seat to the right.
Snap to Dylan. Dylan's going left. Here comes defense.
Dylan's in
Hitting him in the
trouble.
backfield. Hit him again. He gets the
Almost a little hit.
he's going down.
Yeah. I think they knew it was going to be Dylan, too.
Yeah. He can get by, but tell you what, when you zigzag, you can only zigzag so many times with guys coming at
They
you.
got to get those Rice boys going a little bit.
Take some pressure off him, yeah.
Pressure off Dylan.
So they got the big loss. Ball's back about the 18-yard line.
18-yard line. 18 to go.
Dylan's back, looking to pass, throwing quickly, and almost intercepted, but ball hit the ground.
Kept it into him. He had him. If he'd let him, he had him.
Yeah, he was there. Spencer Dissel for Blanchester almost intercepted.
That was Eli Ruth he was throwing
Eli
to.
Ruth was throwing to, and he was open, but he didn't lead
lead
him enough, and he threw it right at his feet.
He slant. It was slant. He'd have had it. They bounced it.
So now we got third down, 18 to go for a touchdown. Ball's on the 18.
Trips to the left, strong side.
Hike back to Dylan.
Ruth again.
Throws to the right, end zone. Goes up, got it. And if he kept a hold of it, touchdown.
Did he give it a touchdown yet?
I haven't seen anybody say anything. Touchdown.
Eli Ruth.
I was looking for an official put his hands up. I saw no official putting his hands up.
I tell you what, it looks like he shoved him off, really. But it was a good catch. Kept his concentration. Caught. That was a nice catch.
It was a jump ball. They both went, oh, here goes a Blanchester coach out
He's
arguing.
mad. He thought it was a push. He did. I thought it was a push off.
He pushed. They're showing pushing.
The coach is mad.
Yeah, he did a little bit of a go that way. I'm going to catch the ball.
Got separation. I don't know the coach.
A little push for separation. And the referee right beside it never did anything. That's why I think he was going to come back and never put his hands up for a touchdown, never did
I
anything.
don't blame you, coach. I believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, a quick shout out to the girls volleyball
Well, we got the referees circling, talking to the Blanchester coach.
Yeah, they better get out of there.
While we're doing it, WZAA 106.9 will be doing, and Campus Nation, Game of the Week for college football broadcast starting September 2nd. Earlham Quakers at Wilmington Fighting Quakers. September 9th, Ohio Dominican Panthers, Ashland Eagles. On September 17th, Ashland Eagles JV versus Hocking Hawks. On September 23rd, Capital Crusaders versus Wilmington Fighting Quakers. September 30th, Ohio Dominican Panthers playing Malone Pioneers. So we got some exciting football coming on Campus Nation and WZAA 106.9. Looks like we're back.
Blue Line's going for 2.
Going for 2 because they missed the kick last time.
Dylan's in the...
Oh, we got 99 in the backfield.
We got 2 big boys in the backfield.
They're leading the block. Rice.
2 points.
Well, when you got those 2 big boys running, blocking.
Part of the Red Sea.
Opening up a hole, you can drive a truck through that.
Man, you could have drove a semi-truck through there for sure.
Big Marcel Garrett leading the way.
Marcel Garrett led the way, and he followed. Rice just walked in basically for a touchdown or for the 2 points.
I believe I could have got in there. A little shifty.
Yeah. Well, with your crutches and everything, you might have still made it in there. Yeah, John.
Well, two artificial hips. I don't need crutches. Joe.
Losing my name tag here.
Getting to be football weather now. Get sundown. Feels good out here. Beautiful night. All it needs an eclipse now.
We don't need no other eclipse. I tell you what, the big thing about the eclipse.
Oh my.
I was driving during the eclipse,
Me too.
And I couldn't even tell there was anything going on.
Yeah, it looked like a storm was out there.
Yeah, a little cloudy,
Those people,
there was no clouds.
Those people went down. There was like, I don't know how many thousands of people down in Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah. My daughter lives in Charleston, South Carolina, Summerville, and it was supposed to be totally black there, but they had a storm going on, so they couldn't tell. It got dark.
Our president was out on the White House looking out without his glasses.
Oh.
Pretty good kick there. He got that a little bit.
Nice kick down the field.
12-yard line.
12-yard line. Here comes Burden got the middle. Burden gets hit. He bounces off. He still gets to midfield.
Number 4.
That was a hit. That's one of the right.
Caleb Rice. He nailed him.
He nailed him, but he still gained 5-6 yards after the hit.
He hit him good.
He's their speed guy.
Yeah. That's a pretty good return. That was about 12-yard line.
Yeah, but now we're down
140.
140
points.
So 2 sevens is not going to get you there.
They don't have any timeouts left. So
140 left in the third quarter, or to halftime.
Yeah, halftime.
Halftime. Gee, I'm hurrying this game along, aren't I?
Must be time for bed, isn't it?
Man in motion. Looking left.
Throws over here to Burden. Burden on the left side. Breaks through. Gains tackled at the 40. It's going to be close to a first down.
They didn't get the first down, though, because they're keeping the clock going.
They're marking at the 41, so he's going to be a yard shy.
So the clock keeps running. They're taking their time. Boy, they all have another play ready. Look at him. The coach wants them to get going. Let's go.
Let's go. You should have 2 plays called right
Got
here.
to.
Or just to have another one ready to call so that when you come out, you can yell it and go.
With no timeouts left.
Oh, bad snap. Oh, Courthouse gets the ball.
Pettiford got it.
The quarterback acted like he didn't want to die for that ball.
Number 9, Jalen Pettiford.
Pettiford came in.
6'3", 240. Junior.
He flew in from the defensive end on the left side and when the quarterback, I think, saw him out of the corner of his eye, he didn't even go down for the ball.
Washington has 2 timeouts left with 59 seconds left. And
Blanchester's starting to fall apart.
Who's playing quarterback for Courthouse? Dylan Stewart.
Oh yeah. Look, I thought you were saying somebody else came in.
I'm just seeing if you're awake. You know who's going to get the ball? He's in there by himself. He's either going to throw a long one or
he's going to be throwing probably right here.
I bet he runs.
You ain't been right all night.
I bet he runs.
Yeah, he's going to run.
There he goes. Nope.
Oh. He got about 7 yards on the play, maybe 6.
Coach Williamson called timeout. 49 seconds left.
Probably telling him, don't do it again. We don't want you hurt.
I believe with those receivers, the way they're catching the ball, I believe I'd toss this one.
Well, do they have, after this, do they have any timeouts left?
Courthouse has one. They have none.
Okay. Courthouse,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was this one. That's what I said. I wasn't sure if that was this one or it wasn't taken off the board yet. Because there's been a lot of stoppages, but some of it's been the officials.
Yeah. Equipment stoppage and stuff like that. We got trips out here. We got a Rice, Burns.
And remember, Courthouse gets the ball first, second half.
Yeah, they do. And that Lynch is up top, so they got 3 good receivers on this side, and Lynch.
I tell you what, this 49 seconds is big for Blanchester.
Yep.
They've got to stop.
Yeah, they don't want to give them 35.
If they give them another, it's gonna start being too big uphill to go.
Back to pass.
Back.
Throwing deep.
He's open.
Rice.
He catch that ball.
Heck of a catch.
He caught that ball. Where'd he catch it? 5-yard line, 4-yard line?
4-yard line. Great catch. Clock stops for first down.
41 seconds left. Wow. Caught that ball over his left shoulder, diving.
They got plenty of time now. You can do anything with 41 seconds left.
Okay, plenty of time here. 35 seconds.
Ball clock is running. 35, 34.
One timeout left.
Back to the hand off to Rice. 15. He's hit.
He's down.
Going to go about having his knees hit about the 4-yard line.
Last timeout.
Last timeout being called. 26.2 on the clock. Ball's going to be on the 4-yard line with 26.2 left to go.
Almost have to throw it now because you don't take a chance of getting down.
Yeah, if you're going to run the ball, you run it when the clock's going to run out no matter what.
Yeah.
You don't have any timeouts to stop the clock now, so you can put it in the quarterback's hands, and if he sees the opening, go. Otherwise, throw it away or
throw it in the ambulance out there.
Yeah,
right in the back door. So wake those guys up in there.
Beautiful night here at Garden Park in Washington Courthouse. Beautiful football weather. Great football game going on. Defensive Blanchester. See how big they can hold off here. 26 seconds to go.
Got the jumbo backfield in there.
Well, we do. We got those 250 to 300 pound backs.
Marcel right behind him. He's going out
there. Gonna fake the handoff. Throws a lob pass.
Touchdown.
Lynch. They went to the big guys last time, so everybody crushed up to stop the run.
Yep.
And Lynch running across, there was nobody to stop him.
Going for 2.
We're going to go 2 again?
Yeah, that's what I see the coaches over there with 2 up. They got the kickers in there, maybe not.
No, going for a kick.
Might be a fake. I don't know what it is or not, but it's 35. I mean, that's.
Well, they're up 16. 7 would put them up 23.
Where'd you go to school with?
East Clinton.
You're
my East Clinton math.
Your math isn't very good.
Well, they're up 16 now, right?
I think 22.
Well, I'm looking at the clock. They hadn't put the other score up yet.
34.
Well, they didn't when I said it.
High snap. Nelson gets it down. The kick is up.
Good. 35.
35-12. 35-12.
20 seconds
23
left.
points. They're still so 23, 7 is 21. There's still 2 points over that. They're going to force Blanchester and going for extra.
Oh, they got to. They got to. Courthouse's defense has got.
Well, if they'd have went for the extra and got 2 and got it,
yeah,
they'd have forced Blanchester to go for 8 points every time if they scored. So far, we said if they scored. Earlier on it was like
when they scored.
It was like this team, that team, this team, that team, and all of a sudden this became this team and not that team.
I think Courthouse's strength and their line play is finally wearing.
Well, I'll tell you what. I watched a Blanchester Clinton Massey game a couple years ago, and early in the game it was close. Bland and Clinton Massey, just close game. Then all of a sudden, as the game wore on, Blanchester just looked like they got tired, and Massey just took over. And that sort of looked like what's happening. And I'm not saying Blanchester is getting tired, but Courthouse is like taking over the game.
Yep.
Jordan Ben to kick off for the Blue Lions.
And I'm not sure. Maybe they've been able to play more players. Throw in some guys.
Might have a little more
in there and give some other guys some rest.
Yep. Away from both of them. They've both shown that they can do some damage with the football.
There is some white uniforms out there right now on the field on the kick. Kick
line
goes down to about the 26-yard line, picked up, going up the middle. Boom! Hit, still on his feet.
At 45, they got that tackle again. Boy, he's been.
He don't want to go down.
That's old Jeremy Slaughter. He's played pretty well tonight.
That was Carter Abbott on the run back, I think.
Yep. And Jeremy Slaughter again.
No, Dale Sturgill, 18. I couldn't tell if it was 18 or 19. Look, it's 18 Sturgill. He may be hurt. He took a pounding and then ran for a few more yards after that.
Has bell rung a little bit. 12 seconds left.
12.6 seconds till halftime.
Score update from Tate.
Either you're going to throw one
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, or you're just going to take a knee. It's one of the two. I'd almost say they're going to take a knee and go to halftime.
Yeah.
Let me open this up here. Take a couple look at some of the other scores.
He looks like he's calf,
This evening.
left calf. I don't know if he's cramping.
Probably got a cramp.
Hillsboro up over Western Brown. Last update we heard from.
When you get out there, you're running hot. You're hot. You're running, and then you hit that cool ground, and you don't have a lot of fluids in you. Sometimes you start cramping up. He's walking stiff-legged. I think he just cramped up there. All right, now question is, will they throw a Hail Mary or will they take a knee?
Blanchester in good position, but Steve 12 seconds remaining in the half.
I mean, you're close enough up the field to, if you want to take a shot with 12 seconds, you've got time to give it one fling down the field and just see what happens.
See what kind of is a gambler.
But the backfield almost looks like they may be Gonna just run it to Peters, running up the middle, big opening there, but
that's the last
he
play.
got 9 yards, but that's the last play of the half. Nobody can stop the clock. First half ends, 35, Washington Courthouse Blue Lions. Blanchester Wildcats 12. 23-point spread as we take halftime. So everybody enjoy yourself. Watch or listen to halftime, and if you're tuning it in later on the podcast, you can watch as the band plays.
All right, at least 3 minutes here. 35-12.
Wilmington Honda Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th. Experience the fire-breathing semis. Ride aboard the sawed-off school buses for a haunted ride you'll never forget. Terror in the Core, Slaughter Hotel, and the all-new Evil Asylum will chill you to the bone. Wilmington Honda Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th, 1261 West Dalton. More information, directions, go to WilmingtonHondaHollowRide.com.
Carson, do you have a list of scores or anything?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2017 Blanchester Marching Wildcats. The band is under direction of Mr. David Wood, with assistance from color guard instructor Mrs. Amy Lewis. Marching Wildcats are led on the field by field commanders Rebecca Elliott and Mandolin Gerlach. This year, the Marching Wildcats present their competition show entitled Now, the show examines aspects of time, common to everyone, and is based on the John Bannon composition entitled Wait. The visual design for the show was written by Dr. Adam Dalton.
Watching football tonight or what you know?
And I guess we're back on the Southern State College halftime show. Welcome back. I'm Bryce Madsen, alongside Steve Vermillion, coming to you from Gardner Park for the kickoff of the inaugural season of the Frontier Athletic Conference. And the game started off, Steve. I anticipated it was going to be a high-paced, up and down. You know, the clock's going to keep running, and well, it's kind of a slow first half as it's 8:33, so an hour and a half.
44 minutes, something like that, for the first quarter.
Yeah, 44-minute first quarter, and started off, both teams came down and had decent drives, but both teams turned the ball over in the very first possession, and ended up taking down. Stewart got a nice big run and gain as a touchdown, and they traded touchdowns a little bit. Blanchester able to return a touchdown. It was a lot of back and forth until midway through the second quarter when the defense started stepping up. The offense.
Rushing in the first quarter was rushing by Dylan Stewart. And in the second quarter was a passing from Dylan Stewart to Eli Ruth, Eli Lynch for touchdowns. Lynch had 2 touchdowns, and Eli Ruth had 1. So, you know, the offense really clicked there late in the first quarter and going into the second.
There's a couple kind of dumb penalties on the night as well, a couple unsportsmanlike and things like that. But emotions are always high, especially week 1 of the high school football season. I'm sure you can think back and remember when you were getting ready for the first game of the season. I'm sure you woke up that morning. School was probably the last thing on your mind.
Very last day, yes.
So these kids out here starting off this season, Mark Beal just texted me and said he'll be up here in a minute, so he will be joining us. But overall, Coach Williamson, there's some things to work on for that first half. It has to be pleased. 35 points in that first half of play.
The thing you said, penalties. I got 6 penalties to 60 yards, and I'm sure it's not happy.
But 35-12. Dylan Stewart, he had 160 yards rushing that first quarter, 2 touchdowns. And like you said, used his arm in the second quarter and made some excellent passes, even better catches by the receivers.
Excellent catches. I mean, the 2 by Eli Lynch. Eli Ruth had that great touchdown catch. And also that last one by Caleb Rice. Oh my gosh.
He looked like a center fielder going out into the gaps, make a diving backhand catch. Just an excellent job. The Blue Lions playing nice. But right now,
Yeah, he's having his day.
all right, we're going to but Blue Lions, Blanchester, young freshman quarterback, they're able to get some early touchdowns in that first quarter, but the Blue Lions shut them out in the quarter.
They did. Nice job defensively. Taking the ball to the goal.
35-12 is the score at the half. We're going to take a quick timeout back in 60 seconds with Washington Courthouse Athletic Director Mark Beal. Back after these messages on Buckeye Country 105.5.
That's pretty good.
All right, just 60 here, Mark. Just, talk about, taking on the new AD, how some of the fall sports are doing right now, and the strength and conditioning stuff that we're going to do. If that's okay with you. What do you think, 35-12? I mean, some bad penalties, some kind of bad plays, but it looked pretty good for the first half.
Yeah, you take away a big play on this. team's perspective, and you're good to go. So it's 35-0. And other than the first maybe drive, they haven't had much offensive ball movement. So.
Here, a couple seconds. Thanks, Mars. Welcome back to the Southern State Community College Halftime Show. I'm Bryce Matson, joined now by Mark Beal, the athletic director for the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions. Mark, 35-12 right now. You brought up off the air, you know, that special teams return. It could be a totally different ball game, or even 35-0 right now. Big play.
Absolutely. Big plays, they mean so much. You take away a long, sustaining drive that they had early. That's 6 points. They've got an issue with their special teams, with their extra point, and they're not wanting to kick it. So missed it there, and then you take away that kickoff return. It's 35-0. So you take away basically about the first 4 or 5 minutes of the ball game, and we pretty much dominated. And like you asked me there a minute ago, it's obvious who the stronger team is here. These kids in the off season, my previous role in the strength and conditioning world, with all these student athletes, they've done an incredible job. And have been really committed. It's obvious. Not only they've been committed to themselves, but their teammates, and it shows that they love their students. So they've been super excited, especially for me stepping into this 80 role. I still want to keep my hand in it. Some excitement with it. Have a definite impact on kids. So, it's not just about winning. They're relentless. Jalen got that ball. I think it was 15 yards off the last snap, and so not every D-lineman is going to go out there. I believe he will.
A 240-pound kid that can shoot off the line like that, and he was at the ball before the quarterback even been down.
Absolutely.
And that was the Blanchester Marching Wildcats. They have never quit to thank the entire Wildcat community for its generous support of the band's efforts.
Tried to strive to achieve. And just looking out there on the field, Dylan Stewart last year maybe he was 155 pounds. And this year you can tell he's grown into his body a little bit more. You can see the muscles, and he's just a bigger kid out there under center. And Richard Burns Jr., 6'5", 235, is a force.
Yeah, you're not. I don't think you're going to match up a DB unless you pull a D under anybody in the league, or really of any of the opponents. Maybe Delaware Hayes is one of the big schools that we're going to be playing out of Columbus, but Richie's an exceptional kid. We had 23 kids in the multi-rep 225, so if you compare that to the combine test in professional over the NFL, there are a lot of kids in the high school bench press can't multi-rep 225. So to say that a school of this size, a team of this size, over 50% of the student athletes can do that, that's extremely impressive. And the most important thing we did, especially while I want to continue this athletic director, is the preventative side of things. We train the head and neck. If you ask any student athlete what's the most important muscle in the body, it's the head and neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Mr. Matt Henley, we proudly present the 2017 Blue Lions Marching Band.
106.9.
Community radio. My radio.
Mr. Stanley says, 1, 2, 3, you're gonna run back to me. Because our marching band is the best you're gonna see. We start the show with Al King's.
We are here at halftime. The Blue Lions are leading the Blanchester Wildcats 35-12. You are listening to WZAA 106.9 FM on your radio dial and FayetteCountyRocks.com on your internet connection. We still have a halftime score of Wilmington, now they're in the third quarter. The Valley View Spartans have opened a slight lead, 28-17 over the Wilmington Hurricane. 28-17 in the third quarter. Also, our other game that we're doing actually on CampusNation.com, the Clinton Massey Falcons lead the East Clinton Astros by a score of 49-0. And the score, it looks like Miami Trace has come back a little on the Circleville Tigers. The Tigers lead the Panthers 21-14. And of course, the score from last night: the Beaver Creek Beavers 35, the Xenia Buccaneers 6. And we will be back after this halftime festivities ends here in Washington Courthouse. Currently, the Blue Lions band is on the field. This is Rick Phillips.
I won't say it's easy, but it is when you step into it. Look at that stuff. Kids, it's just awesome.
Right now, 35-12, Blue Lions lead. Blanchester back 90 seconds with first half stats and second half. It's high school football. Come back that country 105. Thanks so much. Sorry, if there's a fish I'm playing what's that? No. Actually, that's what I was going for. I wanted that. How long did I say, Mars? I was getting ready to holler at you. I gave you a little break.
I told him I was out there when he first started. I won't tell
6:45 tomorrow to do volleyball on 10.
Welcome back to the Southern State Community College halftime show. Bryce Madsen with Steve Vermillion. 35-12, Washington Courthouse leads the Blanchester Wildcats. Steve Mark said something.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to pull out your 50-50 raffle ticket, read the winning ticket.
They got a good future. Yeah, they got a good future. And they're saying if they can get by their first 5 games, they think they'll be okay if they can stay healthy.
And the winning raffle ticket is 1, 4, 4, 1, 0, 4, 3. You want to come up and see me in the front?
And you can see that when they're running around, they start taking over after
1, 0, 4, 3. And again, a big shout out to our sponsors. Thank you.
They got 2:32 left and halftime, 35-12. Washington Courthouse Blue Lions over. We were live the whole time. And the Blanchester Wildcats. Blanchester, a smaller school, young team this year. Staying with them for a while, but the size and experience of Washington's taken over. You know, Wilmington's got a freshman quarterback, and a lot of their guys are younger. If you notice when we're doing a sophomore,
Yep.
They don't have a lot of seniors on the team, and their weight compared to, like you said, when those big boys come in.
Backfield in there.
Oh my
Marcel
gosh!
Garrett, and they get out of the way.
Yeah, they make those boys look tiny. So you know, you got smaller school against bigger school, and but Blanchester, they were holding their own there for a while. They were looking good, and you know, this second half they could come back again, make this a game again.
Yeah, we got to stop Courthouse here all this first drive, but. I don't know whether they can or not. We'll see.
Well, the thing is stopping Dylan Stewart, and that's the main thing right there. And I don't know if they can stop him when he's out. I mean, he's got an arm. He can throw the ball 50 yards down the field. And he's also can run the ball this way or that way. He's got a couple running backs that can run the ball very good. Rice.
Yep. Both Rice boys.
And Massey's up 56-0 over East Clinton.
Clinton Massey's loaded, no doubt. I keep hearing that they think they've got one of their better teams.
28-17 in the third quarter.
Wilmington's now down 28-17 in the third quarter. It's not looking good for Wilmington.
Circleville 21, Miami Trace 14.
Circleville 21, Miami Trace 14. So they're within 7, so they're coming back a little bit. What's Washington Courthouse doing, Rick?
35-12.
Okay. Thought I'd sneak one in there and see if he got it. Thought I would sneak one in there on the Rickster and see if he could follow. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show you what the courthouse is. Well, right now, only one East Clinton, not East Clinton, one Clinton County team is winning. Of course, two of them are playing against each other. Wilmington's losing, Blanchester's losing, and East Clinton is losing. Clinton Massey is winning. But
I think Clinton Massey has lost, or East Clinton has lost.
What Dandy done say? Turn out the lights, the party's over. All good things must end someday.
But it's not a new Massey team.
Yeah. And you can't sing that song good no matter how you try. I try to do Dandy Don's imitation.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, when you tell somebody you're going to be on that.
You can YouTube that here. He sings the whole freaking song on YouTube.
I YouTube stuff all the time.
31, Wilmington 17.
Oh boy.
What is it? 31-17 Valley View. Wilmington is not looking good right now. That's 2 touchdowns. That's my East Clinton math.
Get the ball starting quarter number 3. Again, 35-12. Blue Lions out over Blanchester. Back after
I got another eclipse. Look at the moon up here. It looks like, see it? That's the way it looked.
Ooh, we got an eclipse going with the moon. I can only see part of it. Or is that the sun? What is that?
That might be a reflection off my bald head.
Oh, it might be.
It may happen.
I was at work the next day, and it got real cloudy outside, and we was all yelling, "Eclipse! Eclipse!" Well, it was darker from the cloud than it was during the eclipse.
Yep. Now, Coach Williamson, he's a good coach. I tell you, my grandson got to play. He came in my grandson's senior year, and boy, they ran the spread offense. And Jarrett was, boy, he's got a great arm, and he just loved this offense he runs up here.
Well, and the other thing with Courthouse, this is a non-league game against a smaller school. He probably is not wanting to show a whole lot. He's going to have bigger games against more rivals.
But he's going to have Dylan Stewart. We got to figure out a way to stop him. He's such an athlete. They got to get Richard Burns and the two Rice boys. They got to get them cranked up.
Got to get them in the game more. And
Richard Burns, that big boy, he's got to get him the ball. He's got to catch that ball in the middle.
Well, that one, he's got to catch one in the middle, and the one where he got intercepted.
Yeah.
One, okay, the guy's there, but don't let him intercept it.
Yeah.
And don't let him, he walked away after the guy intercepted instead of tackling him.
Yeah,
somebody else had to come in and
That's
tackle.
right.
Normally game one, we're,
Game 1, 2, maybe 3.
No, we still got some August and September left. So let's not get too far into ourselves. Let's just enjoy the weather we've got.
Yeah, Courthouse has shown me they're going to have a decent team this year.
The Blue Lions.
Because I don't think they're showing everything here. And like you said, with Dylan in the backfield, you don't need a lot.
I went into locker room before the game.
But if they can get that, and they may use the running game more, but get the Rice boys running the ball more, or doing something, take the pressure off of him.
So I went into the locker room and talked to Coach Williamson before the game, and he said that their offensive line is strong. They've really gotten, thanks to Marcus Beal and his strength program, and they went and won a lot of contests in the strength in the summer ball.
Well, I'm just saying they could probably, if you just march the ball down the field, just hand off Marchman and get
3 or 4 Woody Hayes stuff.
Right.
Blanchester won the toss to start the game, elected to receive, which means Washington Courthouse gets it to start quarter number 3.
Oh, Blanchester won the toss and elected to receive instead of deferring.
Short kick, 21.
Going to get the ball.
21, Eli Shaw.
Eli Stahl got the ball, got just over the 40 to about the 41 on the run back.
Pretty good field position.
It was, and I talked to somebody from Blanchester, and he goes, "Yeah, right now the kicking game for Blanchester is not real strong. That's why they're going for the extra points."
Yep.
Just
their punter and their place kicker, and just
you can see right there, it's not a long kickoff right there. I mean, high school, a lot of high schools you're kicking the ball down to the end zone.
Yep.
You can get somebody off that soccer team to come in and just kick the ball.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of schools are doing anymore. They're getting some of the soccer team just to come in on game nights, and do the kicking.
Here comes big 71 in
there
late.
Boy, he just barely made it.
He's loose now.
Stewart, quick pitch.
Dylan, there's
Big out to Burns.
Watch out. Watch out.
He gets loose and nobody can bring him down.
Hey, big blow.
He's over the 40 of Blanchester.
38-yard line, 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line. Looks like we're going to set it up. Yeah, he's a load. He's a big boy and hard to bring. Especially when he gets moving.
235. Woo. I would want my little baby boy out there tackling him.
I know when I refereed him, I had to look up at him the last couple times I refereed. So.
There he's right again.
Get on this side. Missed the ankle tackle. Got to grab him. 4 guys grabbing him, pulled him down that time.
Got 3 yards or so on that.
Yeah, he got about 3, but he was hit originally 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Blanchester defensively.
I tried to get his ankles, and that's get him low and pull him down, but missed the ankle tackle, and they'll take a gang of guys to bring him down.
You got to respect that. Now they can go deep. They go pump it to him, and then somebody go deep.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't run the ball up the middle this time after spreading it wide twice and see what they do here.
Bryce. Remember that play.
Here it comes.
The outside.
Caleb on the outside.
Nice run.
Rice.
First down.
Got down to about the 25-yard line.
First down.
Oh, yeah, he's first down easily.
One of those, if you didn't block for him,
That was Caleb Rice.
6-yard line. Trips to the right. Stewart's got Rice next to him.
Burns again.
From the Burns. Missed tackle. Nice grab around the knees.
I got to listen to you. 41. I think he's hurt a little bit. He's going to get up.
I think he got the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
47. That's 47. A tough kid.
That's Peters. He's the running back.
Yeah. He got him down low.
He got him right on those knees, and you can't run then. And then had two more guys come in and help finish him off. Got Jacob Rice in the backfield. Here comes Burns of this side of the field. Dylan in the back, quarterbacking. Takes a snap, looks left, looks again, looks deep. He's wide open. Lynch. Number 11 turned, and he didn't even know the guy ran by him. He lost position of where he was on the field.
That's a sophomore at Lynch.
He's looked good a couple times today.
Yes, he has. He's caught. I think that's his third touchdown pass.
Wilmington's back within a touchdown. Bogard 31. Bogard runs again for a touchdown for Wilmington. Back within one touchdown.
Coach Killenall just feed him the ball.
He's the athlete.
He is.
I thought maybe that was a young guy, but that was a senior for Blanchester that let the guy get by him. And the kick up. It looks good. It is. 42-12. It's a 30-point difference, if my math's correct there. Boom.
Astro.
That's right. I was taught well my math at East Clinton. I didn't learn much else. I learned math.
Next Mars, we'll, I guess, do a full 60 here.
All right, Blanchester's going back to get ready to kick off. Courthouse is going back ready to kick off. Blanchester's on the field ready to return. Hopkins and Burden are back deep. Spencer Dissel is the up man, and also Dale Sturgill is one of the up men in front of them. They're about the 25-yard line. So depending if he kicks deep or short here on this kickoff. Here he comes. And he's going short high. Hits the ground, picked up by Burden. He's running, gets hit, and
21.
Gets about to the 34-yard line.
Elijah Shaw. Make the tackle.
Shaw, that's a name I've heard of before.
Not any relation to
No, but that's it's a name I've heard of him. We talked to him at the Washington Courthouse basketball game.
I got that arranged for you.
And he was talking to about his son switching to third base to get a chance to play, and he's been working out real good.
With the Brewers, he's hit 26, 27 home runs, hitting about 290. 80-some RBIs. He's playing good.
Fake, throws over to Burden. Burden gets by, running up the field. He gets by another man, breaks free, gets up midfield, breaks free again, gets tackled again and pulled down.
That's our
probably
buddy
closer to the 35-yard line.
That's old buddy Sluter. Jeremy Sluter made the tackle, saving touchdown saving.
He was tackled 2 or 3 times and kept breaking free. I think they're marking it right at the 35-yard line, so Blanchester's not dead yet. They're breathing life. They've got some athletes out here. They're outsized a little bit. And they also got the more experience on the other side of the line, but they're fighting hard, and they like football, and they know their football.
Yep. And I think your coach is probably just look at him. I think he's a pretty good coach.
Spencer Dissel out far right. Traeger down here. Fanned to hand. Hopkins. Hopkins coming over left. Got an opening. Breaking it in. Gets down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line, I think.
Guess who got the tackle again? Sluter.
Tackle for Courthouse.
Tackling machine.
I'm going to have to push you this way now. I can see. I'm going to have to push you. I can't see this way.
We got our friends over here next to us, kind of getting each other's way, trying to look out the windows here in the press box at Gardner Park.
They played most of the touchdowns been down here. It's been better.
Yep. Sipple in the backfield. Burden in motion, go to the right. Hopkins in the backfield. Looking right, throwing the back to Burden. Catches the ball to 10, 5. Down to 4, 3-yard line, I believe. I think they may mark it to 3. Burden's been their offense, bringing them back.
Getting it back.
They can score here, or at least bring back a little fresh air to Blanchester, give them some hope. First down and 3. And hitting the backfield. They're going to lose yardage here. Going to be about the 7, I think.
Marcel. Big Marcel Garrett. 295. Slammed him down.
Yeah. Bland was doing better when the field was wide. And they can, now that they don't have that big of a field.
Yeah.
106.9 WZAA LP, Jeffersonville.
106.9 LP WZAA Jeffersonville. I like that. Cool. Hopkins, Burden in motion, excuse me. Throwing back, 25. Not down, grab, good going. And he's back down to about the 4. That was 25, and that was Justin Ballard.
Tristan Yule, linebacker.
Ball was caught by number 25, Justin Ballard. Tackled by number 17.
Well, it's using a lot of clock up. They got a long way to go.
And number 21, Eli Shaw.
Blue Lions this year.
6:01 left in this quarter. Third down, and I tell you right now, it's going to be 4-down territory. They're back almost to the original line of scrimmage. Got 2 more downs to get it in. Hopkins going right up the gut. He didn't get in. He got maybe to the 2-yard line, I'm thinking.
Marcel Garrett.
Where they mark it. It's going to be 4th down. Let's see where they mark the ball.
Stopped by Marcel Garrett, number 32, Adrian Butterball. 4th down and 3.
Butterball
down
Garrett.
3. They're going to put it on the 3. So they're back to the original line of scrimmage after 3 run down the 4th down. 3 runs, and they got the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. Burden in motion to the right. Sipple throws over. Cole!
No, it's incomplete.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't make a difference.
Incomplete, even if it was a fumble. It was a great play because the Burden ran by. It looked like it was to his back.
Yeah.
Then the player coming back this way, and I couldn't see his number, but it was right to him. But unfortunately, they didn't get into his shoulder pads or chest pads and bounced right out, and they missed it. But if he'd have caught it, he might have been able to cut right in, going against the grain for a touchdown. But Courthouse stops him on the 3-yard line. Now, can Blanchester stop Courthouse with the ball this deep, or
I imagine Dylan will be running it up the moon.
Dylan hands off.
Rice,
and he breaks wide open.
He got a lot of yards on that.
Well, he did. They haven't hardly went to him too much today. They headed to him, and he just took off.
I think
Jacob Rice.
Big run by number 15, Jacob Rice.
He got that ball out to about the 30-yard gain right there.
Yep. I think their line's wearing them out.
Again, you notice that math there I threw in there too. And there's hike the ball again. Here it is, right to Rice again, going around the left side. He's got room. There's a flag coming down. Got a feeling we may have some hold here.
Holder.
Flag on the play.
4-10. You know what? You don't have a continuous.
Holding.
Yep. Well, knowing where the flag was thrown and the angle of what was going on at that time, educated guess.
All that creates is Dylan.
Another play.
Dylan time.
Well, they're spreading it out again. We got Eli Ruth down here. We've got
Trips, one of the Rice brothers. And
Burns down here. One of the, number 4, Rice.
Hands
off to the other Rice in the backfield. Hit in the backfield. Tackled back near the 20. Original line of scrimmage is the 33, so we're going back 13 yards.
Yep.
56-0, Massey over East Clinton. That's the final, and that is a final. Turn out the lights.
Time for Dylan.
Party's over.
Dylan's turn.
And Dylan going back. He looking to pass. Throws deep. Rice is open. Spreads out. He made another fantastic catch. Oh my gosh. He just laid around Superman and caught the ball and came down and pulled the ball in.
What a catch.
What a catch. I mean, he was stretched out full. You know, it's not only the catching the ball, but holding on to it after he comes out and hits that ground.
That's a great throw also.
Wow, on the money. That was Caleb Rice, number 4.
This is the Rice boys drive.
Jacob Rice in the backfield.
Hands back off to Jacob Rice, running again off the left side, hit, keeps going. He's down close to the 30. He's going to be a second down, but it's going to be short.
We have Adina 14, McLean 0.
What, about an 8-yard run on that, would you say, John?
Yep. Second down, 7.
Going to say 7.
Because, I mean, second down 3, he's got 7 yards.
Yeah.
Wilmington and Valley View 31 all.
Oh,
31 all. Wilmington has came back. Here's a pass back to Caleb Rice. Going back. Oh, we got someone tackled in the backfield, so it's good. He's going down. They might just...
That's a late hit, or not a late hit, but a legal block.
Yeah. I got a feeling they're going to... I mean, they could just say they lost 5 or 6 yards on the play. I just decline it, you know. I mean, I think the penalty is from the flag. It's back from here back, but, you know, you're losing down and yardage.
Because Dylan they can get that.
And the way they can get it, I take the down.
Yep, they're marching it back, huh?
I mean, I know they want to get Courthouse back as far, but Courthouse, they've gained 30 yards on a play several times.
Yep.
To me, you want to get the ball out of their hands, you know, going to give them one more down. And the hike and throwing deep down the middle and broke it up. He was there.
Rice.
Jacob Rice, number 15, had his hands on the ball, but good defense knocked it free. And I'm trying to see the number. Is it 12?
Yeah.
And that was Wesley Mitchell for Blanchester. He's a senior.
3rd and 20.
3rd and 20.
Long pass.
A long pass. He's going back, turns around. Look, oh, he's got guys on him. Throws up the middle. Caught by Lynch. Oh, we got another 2-3 flags down the middle. They might have had a pick play here.
Got something going on. Illegal
man downfield. Oh, great play. I hate to see that one. A great play because I had nothing to do with the play that happened.
No.
Now, if it was a pick play that got him free, then but they're saying illegal man downfield, so a lineman got a few feet down too far and takes that whole play away. I hate to see that. Maybe there's more than one flag here.
I'll tell you what, Lynch is a pretty impressive receiver for a sophomore. He's had a nice game.
Valley View 38, Wilmington 31.
Wow, 38-31. Valley View comes back, takes the lead from Wilmington. It just sounds so much like Butlerville game last year. Butler.
Vandalia
Butler. Wilmington. Every time Wilmington would score to take the lead or come back, within 3 seconds. I think they ran 2 or 3 kickoffs back on Wilmington last year.
3rd and 26.
3rd and 26.
Big play.
Here we go. We got one in the backfield. It's probably Rice. Jacob Rice, it is. Throws over here, wide open.
Lynch. Got drilled.
Tackled immediately on the 49-yard line of Blanchester.
4th down.
4th down, and probably looks like about 20, close to that.
more than that.
I'm looking at 10, 20.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, it's close. It could be more or less, but I mean, it's going to be in the range. It could be 22.
The fourth quarter.
21.
Third quarter is really ticking down here.
Third quarter.
Third quarter. I say fourth quarter. Third quarter.
Another 33-yard TD.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 21.
4th and 21. He's going to
nice kick. Nice kick. Don't go and
hit. It's going to roll into the end zone. Boy, they were trying to get down there to deaden that ball. 27.5 seconds left as we enter the fourth quarter left in the game. 42-12, 30-point spread. Washington Blue Lions against Blanchester Wildcats. Valley View had a run back. Was the first play of the fourth quarter, did you say?
Yeah, the first play of the fourth quarter, a 33-yard TD pass.
Wow.
And so they're up 38-31 going back and forth.
So it's still got the whole fourth quarter left to play there.
Okay.
Blanchester's got the ball on the 20-yard line. Throw over, caught, dropped.
Boy, poor kid, poor quarterbacks had about 5 drops.
Oh, he's putting the ball in the money, but they're just not catching it. Derek Bowman, a junior, was the wide receiver on that play. And for a freshman, he's putting the ball where it needs to be put. He's a good. I've seen a good future with Blanchester, and it was told he's a better basketball player than he is football player. And at the end of the third quarter, 42-12, Washington Courthouse Blue Lions over the Blanchester Wildcats.
Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th. Experience the fire-breathing semis. By the board of Sawdust school buses for a haunted ride you'll never forget. Terror in the Core, Slaughter Hotel, and the all-new Evil Asylum will chill you to the bone. Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th, 1261 West Dalton. More information, directions, go to WilmingtonHauntedHollowRide.com.
And that commercial says this Saturday, the 16th. It is the 16th, but it's not this coming Saturday. Just to let you know, it is September the 16th, the Wilmington Hollow Ride.
You want to go down and go?
Ooh. Oh, I'm sure. I haven't been to one of those in years.
We did a live show from there.
Last year, yeah. You didn't let me go, I know. I remember that, Rick. I'm not invited to the nice, important, fun stuff.
We did 2 shows, one from the haunted junkyard, one from this one here.
I'm the unwanted stepchild, John.
I can understand that. There we go.
All right. Blanchester's hike. Hands off to Hopkins. Going over the left side. From the 20, looks like he maybe got to the 23.
Garrett Leisure was the first one that hit him. Garrett Leisure, sophomore, played last year.
Looks like maybe the 22.
He made some big plays for him as a freshman last year for Blue Lions. Pretty good basketball player too. I remember watching him.
Yeah, starting to see a few new numbers out there. 24, Caleb Hammer.
And Blanchester getting in position.
Back to pass.
Pass, looking, throws. Oh, caught, yeah. Oh, no, broke it up. That's going to be a great play.
Zane.
Oh, he's hurt.
Zane
Nelson.
Came up and
was catching the ball right on the 25, and just as the ball got there, he was hit, and the ball came loose.
Got cramps.
And I think he's cramping up.
Yeah. They got a kick down there, and they're kicking in.
I tell you what, when these guys get tackled down on that turf, that's when they hit that cold turf. They're all cramping up.
Here's their party game, which hasn't been very good so far.
No, their kicking game all around is not at its peak.
Such an important thing to have a good punter and a good place kicker.
10.5 to go. 4th down and 8.
Here he's running.
He's going to run it. He's going for it.
Look out, 51.
Look out, here he comes. He's got the first down and more.
Nice.
Bird's running. He's going down the sideline. One got to be beat. He went by him. He's going. He's got a blocker behind him. Touchdown, Blanchester.
Number 1.
Yes, sirree. Great run by Burden.
He hurdled about 3 guys.
Oh, yeah. They came after him. He just jumped over him. And this last one was sort of jumping inside and had a blocker with him. And then once he got loose, the blocker followed him. Nobody can get close to him.
Looks like O.J. Simpson running through the airport. Jumping over those chairs. I don't think he can do it anymore. He's got a little too heavy. Nice run. Nice
run.
Play.
That was I tell you, that boy is excited to watch.
What is he, Joe? What grade team?
That's what I was getting ready to look at here. He's a senior, unfortunately.
Oh, a senior. He's a good player. Good kid.
And he kicks the ball through, so they do have a kicking game here.
Yeah.
10:09 to go. 42-19.
Run that back on. Let's have a replay of that run again.
We do have a replay.
Not tonight. That's pretty neat. That was a nice run.
If Blanchester would just kick all of them, they'd be 21-42 right now.
Yeah.
And that'd be 3 touchdowns. Now they're 3 touchdowns plus 2 extra points. So
I think Courthouse got to work on their special teams a little better.
Yeah.
Some of that's can't.
This is something they don't want. This is why you have these games. They can fix that hopefully before they end up playing the bigger team. Yeah, that boy should have been stopped several times, and just the sheer determination kept him going.
Yep.
He wasn't going to go down. Well, you saw them knowing what was going on because their guys were back, and all of a sudden, Courthouse's guys ran toward the line. Somebody on the coach's staff was screaming, "Run, run!" and he faked it and then ran.
And hurled about 2 or 3 different guys. A nice
well,
run.
the key thing there, look, he had the 12. He had enough for the first down. Yep. And then once he got the first down, he started running up the sideline, and I think Courthouse was just sort of stunned really for a while.
Yep.
They kept thinking he was going down, going out of bounds, and he just kept going.
Well, they had to gamble. They put down 44. They had to do something. Gotta have a chance. Got 1 quarter to go here. 10 minutes left.
Little scoop, that pit scooped up.
The Rice boys.
Number Rice boys going to the left. He started right, left, went right, and pulled out of bounds.
He got it out about midfield. He got good field position.
Yeah, going to be about the 47, maybe 48-yard line.
Yep.
About 2 to 3 yards shy of midfield. I mean, this is where Courthouse has basically been taking all the ball most of the time. They've had the 1 on the 3-yard line, which they went down for a touchdown. The rest have been, right around here, right in front of us.
I just got a feeling they won't run Dillon too much anymore. I'd take a chance with a big lead.
That's my philosophy there.
We'll take a chance. Just keep it up the Rice
and
boys.
Here goes the Rice boy, and he's running. Oh!
Slammed that one guy, but
he slammed one guy away from him, and he slammed him off of him.
3 more guys.
2 or 3 more guys came up and slammed him. So
David Crockett at the Alamo.
Oh, that's what you think about there, wasn't it? Throwing 1 Mexican off you and 2 more jump on you.
So that brings up 2nd down and a long 3 for the Blue Lions.
I'll tell you what, the last blocker to have was Richard Burns because he took out 2 guys.
He most certainly did. Trips to
2nd down and 3.
Dillon back.
Pass go throw deep.
Ball.
Here he goes.
To Rice.
Oh, he couldn't come up with this one. Another leaping dive, and the ball comes spurting out. I mean, gosh, if he had another one of those, it'd be, oh my gosh.
That was probably the easiest.
With his arm, his speed, and the Rice's ability to catch balls, and then with Burns. Taylor, this is going to be a hard.
And Lynch.
Lynch. Oh my gosh.
And
Ruth.
And Ruth. There's Dillon.
Dillon's running on this one.
Dillon's gone.
Quick guy up the middle.
Don't get hurt now.
I mean, he took off like he just got up out of bed this morning. He was boom. He was fresh.
He's always fresh.
We got a yellow flag on the field. Do we have a hold that left the hole wide opening? They're marking it back. Yep.
Oh well.
Yeah, maybe that's why it got through there. Maybe a little bit of
it might have Might have been.
I know Trace fans do it too. Aaron Wright.
That number 53 was the center last year for my grandson when he was Colton McNichols. A great kid, man. I tell you what, he was a great snapper. They moved him to left tackle this year.
I was gonna say, it looks like he's in tackle position.
He's got a lot hefty. He's a good left tackle.
He looks like the size of a guard.
Oh, yeah. He loves football. He played the long snapper for my grandson last year, and boy, he just never had a bad snap. Had moved him out to left tackle, which is important.
Jacob Rice in the backfield, and he's blocking, and so it's going to be a long pass. There it goes deep, and it's nope. We almost intercepted, and the other one knocking it down, and ball goes flying free. So
there's got to be somebody underneath for him. He's throwing into about triple coverage there.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, why?
Yeah.
You've got the lead. You want the clock to run. They're playing like Blanchester. I mean, you know. And Blanchester's playing like them. Blanchester's running the ball. They're throwing the balls.
I'm surprised they got 4th down and 12. So
I'm like, just give it to the Rice boys. Let them keep running. High punch, short. Let it get out of there. Don't let it hit anybody. And
Burns got it.
Burns bounces up in front of him. He goes,
30-yard line. 40-yard line.
31. Yeah, Burns was standing in the ball, just sort of hit and bounced right up at his face. And
Remember to stick around after the ball game.
so if Blanchester can get another drive going, got a little interesting game going here. They're saving face. You know, I just don't understand why Courthouses pass the ball so much when, you know, you want this game to get over with before anybody gets hurt. You want that clock to tick away.
Yep. And run the Rice boys.
I'm sure they were thinking anyways, Harry and Tim, like, I hope we don't get it at 9 o'clock tonight. It's going to make for a long scoreboard show. So we'll make it easier on them.
Yeah, we got a pass out here to Burden.
Swings it out to him.
Got a good block, running back in, getting hit, going to break in tackle, keep going, and he just never went down, finally ran out of bounds.
He's a good runner.
He would not go down.
Yep.
He's a heck of a football player. Listed at 6 foot, $185. And he just refused.
6 foot, $185, and he just will not go down.
He's
Ball's now on the 36, so it's about a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 5, and that was a hard-fought 5 yards.
Yes, it was. He's going to be sore tomorrow.
Oh.
I was worried all week because I started losing my voice a little bit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I was good until right about now.
Whoa, almost hiked over the quarterback's head. Nice long pass. He's out there.
Nope.
Oh.
Too much.
Ball's intended for Krager, and Tanner was open out there, but overthrew him about 4 or 5 yards. And again, if there's a little more error underneath that ball where he could have ran under it, he had to step on the defense.
3rd and 5. 8:45 left.
3rd and 5. 8:45 left in the ball game. My stomach's telling me it's getting time to get this game over with. That's right.
Sybil out of the gun. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right.
Hand off up the middle. Fake handoff thrown out to Burden. Burden's on the left side. Got a blocker in front of him. Gets tackled after about 4 guys, and now the ball's loose.
The fumble. Blue Lions act like they got it.
And the referee points, yes.
I think Zane.
He fell into 4 guys and couldn't go down, and they were pulling the ball.
I think Zane Nelson pulled it. I saw him yank it at it, so. They got it right at midfield again.
Again, he was right at first down marker. At first down marker.
Yeah, he had the first down.
This is 3rd or 4th time Blanchester's been running the ball and lost it on time.
Yeah.
What happens there a lot of times is you're trying to run so hard.
Yeah.
You're giving, and you end up, you're better off just go down than to keep fighting, because when you're moving your arms trying to run, then that's when they're able to get in and get that ball loose.
Zane Nelson, it looked like he was yanking it out there. So.
Well, there was like 4 guys. I don't think he could get to the ground.
Yeah. There's Rice.
And pass off and hand up to Rice is coming to Caleb. There's a flag down behind him. He's going down the book, but it's going to come back.
That could be on that number 53 I was talking about. He may have done something back there because he's back around where the flag was thrown. So had to be a holding. Bring her back.
Yep, referee saying bring her back. Holding Courthouse. Biting yourself in the foot, guys. Well, you always say when you're heading your front and run off the clock, that gives you more 5 or 6 or 7 plays to run on that right. Instead of 4. Just keep running.
Just keep running.
Gives you more plays to run more time off the clock.
Yeah, it got me here in front of the wall, and I have to move down here a ways so I can see.
And we're at the 41-yard line of Courthouse. Got to get to the 47.
Burns. Big Burns.
Blanchester. And Big Burns got the ball, gets to midfield.
He got midfield. He got 9 yards on it.
Going to be about 3 yards shy of a first down.
I'd hate to have my little kid have to tackle that big load out there. Woo.
Especially when he gets going full speed.
Yeah. Another one.
Whistle being blown. Somebody moved for the Lions. Illegal motion, so we're going to move them back 5 more yards. Get another play to else I'm off the line. All right, it's going to be second 9 about. No, wait a minute.
Second 18.
18 is going down here, isn't it? That's the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
High snap, but brought back. Thrown out here to Rice. Caleb Rice. Blockers in front. Get it out of bounds.
Ooh, that's a late hit, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know if he was out yet.
He may not have stepped out of bounds.
I was listening for the whistle. Whistle hadn't blown yet.
Get back to.
Please report to the live squad, which is over by the flag.
Let's bring up still third down and long. Third down and about 11.
Third down, and they're putting their ball right at the 10-yard line.
Third and 10.
I mean, third and 10, not 10-yard line.
Two down territory for.
Trips to the strong side. Single receiver, Eli Lynch to the.
Takes a pass, drops back deeper, throws long on the right side. He's there, but there's the defense. He was open, but took so long for the pass to get there. The defense saw it coming, and they got there at the exact same time. Ball and defender.
They thought Ruth was going to go a little further, and he stopped. And
we've seen a couple of the quick like wide receiver squeeze.
Fourth and
fourth 10. And 10. So they're going to punt it to get it down the field, or they're going to go for it.
Do that little fake.
That's right.
Yep, he's going to run out, punt.
That's a nice spiral punt.
That was a nice kick that time. Got in the end zone though.
Got in the end zone. Yeah, it did.
Yep.
Well, it hit right on the 1 yard line and almost went sideways.
Yep.
The Wildcats will take over on their own 20-yard line.
So the Wildcats are going to take it over on their own 20 with 7:13 left in the game, trailing 19-42.
And we're at the 7:13 mark of quarter number 4.
So we got Blanchester trying to score and save a little face here, or late in the game, give the boys something to build on. Courthouse is not wanting to let them score again, and defense doesn't want it to be scored on.
Got to throw the ball.
Hand it off up the middle. Breaks free.
Breaks up to the 22 or so.
Ball is carried by Brent Hopkins.
Hopkins up the middle. He got about 3 yards. A lot of running for 3 yards.
Yep. Run the clock. Courthouse has 3 timeouts left.
Sometimes when you're
there's a boy there, he's out flat.
Sometimes when you're losing and you don't want you're not going to win and you don't want to get any of your players hurt, you run the ball and you run the clock out.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, quick shout out to all of our sponsors tonight. Renison Painting, Dairy Queen, Courthouse.
And again, while we're down, reminding you, WZA 106.9, LP, AFM, and Campus Nation Game of the Week college football broadcast this year. A lot of great broadcasts every Saturday, starting on September 2nd, going all the way through November 11th. A lot of great games coming up. And don't forget, on September 23rd, Central State versus Kentucky State, 2:30 at Circle City Classic, Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Great game, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Although the unwanted stepchild probably is not going to that game,
Well, Was it cramping up a lot?
Yeah, unfortunately, I got a volleyball game that day, so I will not be going to Lucas Oil Stadium.
You're providing us with as many rooms as we want.
Plenty of food.
What time's that game start? 2:30? Nah, it won't be done at 2:30. I was gonna say if it was a 7:30 start.
And we got another game that evening at Wilmington College.
Just with the football on their own 27-yard line.
That's two big venues. Lucas Oil, Wilmington, and Quakers.
Yes.
Wilmington College. There's the pass, maybe.
Got him down. Sacked. I think it's the first sack of the game.
At 4, you know who? Guess who? That's our boy, Sluter. He's a player of the game on defense, I'd say.
Yeah.
My player of the game on defense. He's been a lot of tackles. Jeremy Sluter.
Well, and not only a lot of tackles, but they've been big tackles.
He's a sophomore.
38-34.
Valley View.
So I didn't say how much time.
Sluter's just a sophomore. I tell you what, he's a nice-looking athlete.
Maybe they'll take the timeout because he seems to have a bit of a hitch. He's kind of limping as well right now.
So Wilmington was going down to score. Instead of scoring a touchdown, they kicked the field goal.
Oh, who kicks for him this year? It's probably not Lou Groza, is it?
No.
Jan Stenerud or...
We got 6:13 to go. There's a timeout on the field. We're going ahead and keep it right here, 42-19.
And again, next week we have Carlisle Indians and Miami Trace Panthers on WZAA 106.9 LPFM, and then on Campus Nation we will have Batavia Bulldogs at East Clinton.
Where's that Carlisle Miami Trace game at?
Miami Trace.
At Miami Trace.
Miami Trace.
They're building a new school out there.
Yep.
Probably one more year in that gym. I played the first game ever in that gym in 1962. In the old gym there at Miami Trace. We beat them. A hurricane.
And Blanchester was
3rd and 16.
3rd and 16. The first sack of the game. He's throwing around to the right, throwing, and it's going to come up short. Yeah. Again, he's freshman. He's running, but he's not planting that foot when he throws. And it's coming up short.
Didn't have that real strong arm yet. He will get there.
Oh yeah, he's only a freshman.
Yeah. Playing with the big boys. Comes big butterball in the game out there, 32. Looks like he's named appropriately.
He is.
Good kid though. Adrian Butterball, 6'2", 275 pounds, defensive lineman. He got the greatest name and greatest number in football. Jimmy Brown's number.
Yep.
I get argued with those guys I work with as they think Barry Sanders is better than Jimmy Brown, but he's nice. Nice kick.
Nice punt over everybody. Hit on the. And got another 10-yard roll.
That was spiraling, so that's a good kick. Nice kick.
Excellent kick. It went from, I don't know what the line of scrimmage was, around the 14. And from the 14 over the 50 to the other 40.
Yeah.
So
whatever that is. It's from the line of scrimmage. That's where they measure the punts. That's a nice punt. If you can give them a spiral like that, and if they get on the ground,
from the line of scrimmage, that's a 46-yard punt.
That's where you measure it from.
For high school, that's
real good. Yep. I don't think you got Dylan. Is that Dylan still in there?
No, I got to use the roster.
I think it's backup quarterback in there.
Backup quarterback.
Number
12, 13.
Get some backups in there now. That's nice.
I was getting ready to say that a while ago. You don't want
16
why take a chance of him getting hurt here at this time of the game?
That's Brandon Cubbage. No, he's a freshman. 5'9", 160. Caught that ball. That's
I
great.
just say he's short. 5'9". Yeah.
That's a good thrill for. Whoa! What the hell? That's be a thrill for a freshman to catch.
Yeah, we got a lot of short guys out there. 64 is short. I mean, big.
Quarterback now is Ethan Rogers Wright. He's a freshman, 5'10", 180. He's pretty thick.
And handoff.
Running play.
34. We're gonna get some new names in here.
That's old.
You've got the sheet. So
yeah, that's I know that kid. Jamie McCain. Mason McCain was his brother, and he was a great wrestler and a great tight end up here.
I'll say the number. You say the name because I don't have the sheet.
Cody McAllister.
He's a sophomore. I'm sure his mom and dad know his mother and dad, and I'll be out there thrilled to see him get some action tonight.
3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 4.
That quarterback looks like Cardell Jones in there, 12. Big, strong guy. See if he's got a big arm
than Cardell. Oh, he's going to run. Oh, he got hit. He's going to turn, spun away, coming around, protecting the ball, going out of bounds.
That's good.
He did a good job. He put the ball on the outside arm, protected it. Very smart play there.
He's a freshman. That's pretty darn good.
When he came around this way, he knew it, and he had it in his right hand for a pass. He then put it to his left on the outside to protect it and covered it up so that when he was hit, he wouldn't lose the ball. Very smart play.
Yeah, I think Blue Lions are going to punt now. They're 4th down.
Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on the field.
Yeah,
I think you allowed 5 more, Coach. I think he's going to call
Coach
timeout.
Williamson just called timeout. So. Yeah, I think you're right.
We only need 5 guys to play you guys. What the heck? We can beat you with 5.
Other guys are celebrating. Had to waste a timeout.
So timeout on the field again. It's 42-19.
And if you wanted to listen to some good oldies music, listen to 106.9. Hope Rick's looking at me because he doesn't like it. I love old music because I'm an old man.
How old is it?
They're playing 60s.
Oh, that's my time, baby.
Yeah. So Rick wants to play 80s and 90s and 2000s. He wants to play, that 2000 hip hop jump gangs. I tell you what, if there's not when there's music played, I want to hear someone singing.
That's right.
I don't want to hear talking and singing. I want to hear singing.
Paul McCartney
and I want to be able to hear the words.
Elvis Presley. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
That's a nice kick.
There's a nice punt. It's going to hit the ground.
Who kicked
that? Bounce around.
Number 3.
That's
Eli Ruth.
Ruth, yes.
That's a good kick. Didn't get very high, but he played baseball with my grandson. He's a pretty good kid.
Now or never.
Elvis.
Hold me close. Yeah, baby. His mama.
He hadn't left the building. Joe, you got a beautiful voice.
Tell my family that. They laugh at me.
Well, you can't referee anymore, so now you can
I got a voice for television and a face for radio.
There you go. voice for silent movies. Are you still a bowling coach?
I'm bowling coach for East Clinton this year, yes.
All right. Could you help my bowling game? Here comes over.
I can help everybody's but my own. I actually got mine up. I was up there bowling 200 average, so I was happy.
That's pretty good.
And for one night a week, that's excellent.
Heck yeah. A lot of youth in there tonight. Now they're just both sides have kind of.
A lot of white uniforms out there right now.
Yep. Blue Lions, this is great. I'm glad to see these young kids get.
He's wide open. Number 25. Ballard, that's Ballard for Blanchester. Caught the ball, got up to the 47-yard line or 46.
Matthew Daniels got the tackle. 5'5", 110.
We got another cramp coming off the field. We've been getting a lot of cramps tonight.
Big Matthew Ballard. He's got my grandson's old number, Matthew Daniels. I'm sorry, 5'5", 110. He's a big boy. He's growing though.
Yep.
But he's got a great number. That was my grandson's number 8.
Oh, number 8. Number 8. Mine was 23. Harry, wide open up the middle. 42 for Blanchester.
24 got a big 24 for the Blue Lions. Got a nice hit there.
Blake Richard was the running. He's a freshman. That was a freshman. That's a nice.
That's right.
Tell you what, I see potential in Blanchester's future.
Yes, sir. Freshman.
A lot of young guys doing good for Blanchester. I tell you what, when Blanchester gets to their league, they're gonna be powerful in that league, I think.
Yep. No, I think you're right. They're gonna get better. Those kids are
gonna go again. Same runner. Got down to the 27, 28-yard line.
Alec Ackley got the tackle. He's another freshman for the courthouse. 5'10", 195.
Blake Richard, I like that name.
Yeah.
Blake Richard. Is it Richard Blake or Blake Richard? Yeah.
It's a good name. It sounds like a good football name.
He does, yeah. Sounds like a movie star. Blake Richard.
Nice.
Sipple running for his life. Now he pitches it out to Richards, who's going to catch the ball. And he gets down below the 20 to about the 18, 17-yard line. And that is a first down for Blanchester. Again, they can get this game, they get this down towards a respectable score here.
Won't look too bad. But
if they score and get 27 to 42, that's a lot better than
nice
where it was.
Both coaches get some young players in there. Get on Friday night, get some experience.
Quarterback keeper coming on the right side, getting outside, going down the line. He got to the orange marker. Touchdown, Blanchester! Yeah. Touchdown!
Bland's head coach is pretty excited. I don't blame him. Young kids are doing good.
And like I said, Blanchester doesn't really have a backup quarterback here today, so the freshman starting quarterback is their starting quarterback that had to come. The other starting quarterback, I think the sophomore, is not here.
Oh, is that
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to try to kick it again here, so. This sounds like a better score, doesn't it? 42, 25, 26, he makes it.
He makes it.
Blowing the whistle about something.
Somebody moved too soon? Yep. Dead ball.
Legal.
Delay game. See, here's where I would have did that wide, and then instead of hiking to the guy over behind him, hike it back to the kicker, let him run to this corner. He probably would have scored, got 2, made it 27. Putting the ball down on the 15-yard line.
Half of the penalty still set for the PAT. They have a new kicker in there as well.
It's going to be a 25-yard extra point. Kick is up.
Nice one.
Looks good, and it is good. 26-42. 16-point spread now.
Good job, Joe.
Thank you. Again, they're only technically 2 touchdowns behind now, so.
Should have made all those extra points in the first half.
Yep, they've scored those, and it'd be 28-42, 2 touchdown difference with 2:13 to go. Question now is, there'll be an onside kick.
I thought this was Blanchester. They're playing all over Wisconsin.
If Courthouse gets the ball off the onside kick, can they run the clock out at 2:13?
I would think so.
Well, I tell you what, handing the ball off to the Rice brothers, I think
they're done for the night. I think the upper class.
Blue Lions. I'm looking at the thing.
Yeah.
The Blanchester has 2 timeouts left, but do you call them with 2 touchdowns leads? I think you do. With 2 touchdowns.
You never know if you get the ball.
Sometimes when you're down so far, you don't call the thing. You just let the clock.
Yeah.
But 2 touchdowns. Hey, if you
got
call
a chance,
a fumble, pick it up. Next play, boom, you're within a touchdown. Yeah, weirder things have happened. I've seen the Browns lose, and
Bengals have done that a few times too.
It's now or never.
Come hold me tight. Is that right?
That's right. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Well, I've been saying this because at Kohl's right now, that's one of our buy your clearance. It's now or never, and every time we do that commercial on our intercom to each other that nobody else can hear, I sing that. The girl comes.
You have a beautiful voice, Joey. I think you missed your calling.
Yeah, I did. I got a great voice for television, and
well, I don't know about that. You pretty sound. I think we ought to have a survey. Whoever's listening to this tonight, they ought to write in and talk about you, get you to sing more often. Maybe do the national anthem next game.
Oh yeah, that's
34 Miami Trace 14.
So we go 34 Miami Trace 14.
I think the Panthers lost tonight to the Tigers.
Spartans beat the Wilmington Hurricane 52-31.
Wow. 52-31.
Wow.
Wilmington loses to Valley View Spartans.
Oh, Hurricane.
Wow.
That's a pretty good kick. He's got it.
Fumbled it on the 2, picks it up.
He said hit
the 7, got to the 11. He got to the 11-yard line, I think, is all farther out he got.
I think that was on the Rice boys. I'm surprised he should let that go in the end zone.
Oh. .208
left. See if they take a knee or Can't imagine taking a chance back down there. I'd just take.
Call Rick at WZAA and tell him you want to hear more Ricky Nelson songs.
I'm a traveling man.
Made a lot of stops all over the world. And hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye,
My heart. Oh,
Mary Lou, I'm
so in love with you.
We know them all.
Oh, no more. That's right. The old ones. The 60s. I was in here.
That's Burns. Burns gets the ball.
Oh, they got him.
I tell you what, with these,
Well, I guess he put the big boys back in because he
with these young.
Now he's getting the other kids back in there.
These
now.
white shirt young Blanchester boys, and Burns, he made them look tiny out there.
He had Dylan back in there.
He put him in. Yeah, he brought him back out now.
Just get him out of that bed because now the clock's running. And it's 142, 141.
He just wanted away from the end zone.
Yeah. Now he let these other kids get a chance. Got little baby Cardell out in there.
Yeah. Oh boy, these boys.
Big 69.
They're as tall as they are wide right now coming in the game.
Good run.
Handoff up the middle for Blue Lions.
Jamie McCain.
Jamie McCain gets out to about the 25. 118, and the clock stopped. Is that a first down?
Lion called timeout, or we get a
first down?
Blue Lions got a first down. Jamie McCain, I remember him saying when he's just a little shaver.
He's still a little shaver.
Well, he's not anymore. He probably whip me now.
The band is still rocking over there, Steve. That's all that matters. The band is still rocking.
And snap. No fake handoff. Going to right quarterback keeper. Going out to the right side.
I want to see him run.
And he got pulled down.
Yeah. Got slammed down.
He got spun around, slammed. But he got about 3 yards.
Well, they didn't.
46, 45, 44. They got to run one more play, I think, don't they?
Yeah. Second and 7.
This very likely could be the last play of the game.
35 seconds. Right out of the gun.
Who gets the ball for the last play of the game? That's going to be the question.
McCain. There he comes, McCain.
McCain up the middle, just spun around, tackled about the 29-yard line, and that should be the ball game.
Tackled by number 51, Gage Houston.
I tell you what, both teams have a lot of youth.
A lot of youth, a lot of potential, a lot of growth. I see both teams getting better as the year goes on, and as the year this year goes on.
Yep.
Plus, as the years go on, the next 2 or 3 years, these young guys are, by the end of the season, won't be freshmen anymore. After a whole year of football, so they're getting a lot of experience out there. They're getting better. I saw a lot of great plays for both teams. The best plays of the game were the Rice boy leaping and catching the ball.
Fantastic. Well, Lynch, number 18, had some great catches too.
He had some good, but
the Rice boys
the
too.
Superman catch. I mean,
2 of them. Yeah.
Those were wow.
Yeah.
But I saw some great play today from both teams. Again, final score here at Garden Park: Blue Lions 42, Wildcats 26.
Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th. Experience the fire-breathing semis. Ride aboard the sawed-off school buses for a haunted ride you'll never forget. Terror in the Core, Slaughter Hotel, and the all-new Evil Asylum will chill you to the bone. Wilmington Haunted Hollow Ride. Opening night is this Saturday, September 16th, 1261 West Dalton. More information, directions, go to WilmingtonHauntedHollowRide.com.
A lot of young guys on both teams as this year goes on.
106.9 WZAA LP, Jeffersonville.
How to throw on the run. He's running and he's off stride and throwing. Once he learns where to be to throw that ball.
I agree.
But again, being a freshman, boys I said hi.
Chillicothe came back and won.
Did they?
Chillicothe came back and won.
East Clinton did. East Clinton did. Wilmington lost big. It was 52-31. After being in a close game all the way through the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Boom.
You have
31-27.
Trace.
Is that a final?
I bet you Wilmington misses the playoffs again.
All right, thank you. Probably one or two. Wait on the coach to come up. And welcome back to Gardner Park. Our final score: the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions defeat the Blanchester Wildcats 42-26. Real quick look from other scores around the area. It looks like Circleville up on Miami Chase in the fourth quarter, 27-14. We have a final from Tays Valley. Chillicothe with the comeback. Chillicothe defeats Tays Valley 31-27, and Hillsborough gets a Week 1 win over Western Brown, 55-34. So a couple of the new Frontier Athletic Conference teams picking up victories this evening. Have to see if Miami Trace can mount some sort of comeback on Circleville. But Steve, our game here tonight started off with, we had 14-12 at one point. Blanchester scored off of a turnover, and then they scored off of a kickoff return. They got a punt return, or a fake punt for a touchdown. Pretty much offensively, the game was dominated for offensively and defensively by Washington Courthouse. Good majority of the game, Lane was able to pick up a late touchdown to make it a little more respectable.
Then Dylan Stewart just took over, running the ball. You know, he did it all.
Well, we had 160 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns in the first quarter.
But what receivers he's got? Eli Reed, Lynch, Burns, Price.
Yeah, Caleb Rice making 2